Live on the Jay Lamar Show.
I'm on a mission to get it. About to count me a million. I'm chasing seven-figure dreams. Let's get it.
The Jay Lamar Show.
Get up and get it. No more wasting my time. Gotta get to seven figures, man, one day at a time. Cause I hustle and grind. I hustle and grind. Just trying to inspire. So I hustle and grind. Gotta get up.
You are now tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show, brought to you by HustleIsLifeBrand.com, inspiring hustle and grind through apparel since 2017. Visit HustleIsLifeBrand.com. And now, your host, Jay Lamar.
Let's get ready to hustle! Live on the Jay Lamar Show.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, your favorite place to be on a Tuesday night. It is I, Jay Lamar, and you are listening to the award-winning The Jay Lamar Show podcast, powered by Spreaker, sponsored by Glazed Out TV, who is currently streaming us right now. Shouts out to my boy Izzy Mack, and shouts out to Intended Hit Productions and Jamal Shane, which, if you've been paying attention, is tonight's guest. He's the man behind all of the voiceovers and behind the commercials for the show. So, you know what I'm saying? He's also an artist and a good friend of mine. So we're gonna talk it up with him. At some point, we're gonna have the other sponsor, Izzy Mack. We're gonna have an interview with him as well too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show love to those brothers. You know, they do a lot for the show behind the scenes. So nonetheless, Jamal Shane to be on live on the show. I pushed the interviews back now to about 8:00 to give people a little bit more time to come in, since we do these live. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to give the person that we're interviewing's fans and supporters enough time to get their stuff together, get their stuff together, and make sure that they can tap in and they have their fair chance to come on and support, listen and come on and support. So for now on, we're gonna push the interviews back to about. Usually we do them at 7:30. I pushed tonight's to 8:00. You know, just trying to make some adjustments. You know, just because something I realized. You know, I wanted to give people their fair chance of being able to come on and interact with the show. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have him around 7:55, 8:00, aiming at 8:00 ish. Just talk with the homie. So he did confirm with me that he's gonna be live on the show. He's gonna be calling in. So we're gonna be getting that cracking here in just a little bit. But yeah, man, you know, welcome back to another Tuesday. This is episode 8. I want to thank everybody that's tuning in live and everybody that's gonna tune in to the playback. If you didn't know, and if you're currently listening, you can find my show on Spotify, on iTunes, on Google Podcasts, on Castbox, and on YouTube. All you really have to do is Google the Jay Lamar Show live, and you're gonna pretty much get something. So, nonetheless, I'm always looking for more music. So any music artist that may be listening right now, or that may, hit the playback, don't be afraid to send me your music. You know what I'm saying? I do have an email. It's thejaylamarShow@gmail.com. You know, the music must. Now let me line up a couple key points here, all right? The music or audio that you send must be in MP3 format, okay? It has to be in MP3 format, maybe even WAV format. I can do waves, just takes a little bit longer to load, but it has to at least be in MP3 format. I cannot do any links. I don't do just playing the music off of the media player or things of that nature. And not to knock anybody that does that. You know, everybody has their own thing, but because of how the show is broadcasted, it has to be that way. It gets inputted into the program, and we go live from there. So it does need to be in MP3 format. It also does need to be labeled. I get a lot of music that doesn't have any name. It's all untitled track 1 or draft 1 or all that. And I just wanted to let y'all know that the people can actually see that. So, the listeners that tune in and they go and when they come on Spreaker and they watch the show, they listen, when a song plays, they can actually see the name of the song. So if your shit ain't labeled right, they're going to look at it, you're probably going to miss an opportunity for somebody, your song might have been hot to somebody and you might have just gained a new fan, but because they don't know who you are or what your name is, or what the name of the song was, they're probably not going to go look you up now. So you probably just lost a potential fan. And yeah, I do go and, I repeat the names of the songs, but, they shouldn't have to keep going and playing back to catch the name. This is a business and we got to treat it as such, y'all. We got to treat it as such. So whenever you're sending music to the Jay Lamar Show, please make sure that your file is in MP3 format. Make sure it is labeled with the name of your song and your artist name and everybody that's featured. Try not to have the draft or the untitled things. And that's just from a professional standpoint too. You send that to other people, they're gonna look at you like, what the fuck is this? So, nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, we're gonna get down today, man. But like I said, we got Jamal Shane coming up around 8 o'clock, so make sure y'all around for that. But we gonna go ahead and kick this shit off, man. Enough talking. You know what I'm saying? Once again, shouts out to my boy Izzy Mack. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my boy Izzy Mack. Shouts out to Jamal Shane, who we're going to interview later. And let's see. Speaking of Izzy Mack, we're going to kick the show off with my boy Izzy Mack and his track Sleep at Night right here on the Jay Lamar Show Live. Let's go.
Live tonight on the Jay Lamar Show. Let's get ready to hustle! The Jay Lamar Show.
I got a lot of shit to say, just can't express my feelings. All these women throwing feelings, I don't really feel them. I done counted plenty money in my chase for millions. Spit my life through these wires, y'all just pay attention. Every city I done touched, I kept the burner on me. Hustle morning, noon, and night, a lot of stress was on me. Trying to fight off all these demons, got a couple on me. Tell the refs to call the foul, cause they steady hold. Cold heart in a heartless world. I keep rolling, all these blunts is pearl. Finally took the time to sit back and think, reflect on my past. Is this really me? Welcome to my world. This that flow that they want it right. This that flow that got your girl on my phone at night. She thinking about tonight. I'm thinking about my life. Couldn't seem to get it right, but gave it all my might. So you can never be the reason I don't sleep at night. So you can never be the reason I don't sleep at night. Had to battle my entire life. I'm tired from the fight. So you can never be the reason I don't sleep at night. You can never be the reason I don't sleep at night. Living reckless, day by day, getting hectic. Seen a nigga shine bright in the light and they snatch his necklace. Throw my goals in the bucket, check them off on the checklist. Niggas swear they know the name, yet they name ain't on his guest list. I guess they idolize me as the perfect hero. Got haters shooting shots, but they couldn't hit a free throw. Life is hard and it's only getting harder. Trying to find a peace of mind. Yo, rest in peace to my father. I'm in the zone of which I've reached my peak. What's in this life for me? All for a glimpse, wouldn't sneak a peek. Honestly, I'm probably scared of what I see. So many nights I could've died. So many nights of fighting rest and sleep. My ex want me, wanna change us. The one beside me riding, I can't betray your trust. It seems like people wish for you to have it all, but all the well-wisher turns to them wishing on your downfall. I mean, it's kinda ironic. Those who keep their mind open, their options become iconic. So I stay switching the flavors when smoking chronic. Told my P.O. I could never stop blowing, at least I'm being honest. But they don't hear me, it's all ebonics. It's all a test like I was hooked on phonics. Did the race, now I'm well beyond it. Never paid attention to blogs, so you can keep the comments. So you can never be the reason I don't sleep at night. So you can never be the reason I don't sleep at night. Had to battle my entire life. I'm tired from the fight. So you can never be the reason I don't sleep at night.
never be the reason I don't sleep at night.
Live tonight on the Jay Lamar Show.
Question, what you niggas wanna do? Got you on the side. DA Small. Watch out, rockin' the song. Jock like you watching a bitch that's rocking the thong. Watch that the option is gone. Niggas can't see me even with binoculars. Look, nigga, I ride on my own. Mob, yeah. DA Smart in his chrome. Nigga, I blast on my own. Nigga, down on my own. Get pop, do time on my own. Nigga, don't be mad, be strong. Don't be sad, what's wrong? Pockin' them gone. I fill a hole, cause I got a dick that you hoes can be hopping the phone. Whoa, slobbing the phone, bobbing the phone. Just cause I'm popping the phone. Even as a vet, I be thriving and strong. My shit'll work like Stockton to Malone, nigga. How you figure you got bigger than me? How you figure you could get up with me? Don't be ridiculous with your shit you kicking to me. I fuck around and take my Timberland and kick in your teeth, motherfucker. How you figure you could win against me? You want a battle, nigga, win it to be. Now make sure that you enter the cheese. If it's enough, I finish you after I finish the weed. Now what you niggas wanna do? Y'all niggas can't rap with me. Are you aware of the rap I have with me? I'm running laps on tracks like athletes. Still hold this shit down like gravity. What you niggas wanna do? Y'all think cause they locked me up. And it been a little time since I dropped the cut that I was up. But that little bit I did, that shit ain't stopping nothing. Now what you niggas wanna do? I'ma show you niggas how it's done, the reason why it's done, and display how I come and rep that vulture, Joe, that's where I'm from. Now what you niggas wanna do? Y'all niggas better hand your business, y'all niggas be paying attention. I'm the next new main event, and I'm the best thing next to the crack cocaine invention. What you niggas wanna do? Me wreck, see me flex, see me insert teeth like T-Rex, and he that's the flesh of, he that confess that, they don't believe that, DA's the best at rockin' rhymes, well be that contestant, make an investment, no need for guessing. After I battle you, they'll be asking you, why did you try to do, and now that you learned your lesson, I'm the hump on the camel's back. I'm a dog and I'm after the puss. I'm a fine ass bitch with a big fat kitty cat. And tight clothes give me camel's hook. Look at that fucker. If I was you, I refuse. Cause 9 out of 10 you'll probably lose. And all of your dudes are mob on you. Can't apologize. 9 niggas sorry. It's no excuse. Now what you niggas wanna do? Y'all niggas can't rap with me. Are you aware of the rap I have with me? I'm running laps on tracks like athletes. Still holding shit down like gravity. What you niggas wanna do? Y'all think cause they locked me up. And it been a little time since I dropped the cut that I was up. But that little bit I did, that shit ain't stopping nothing. Now what you niggas wanna do? I'ma show you niggas how it's done, the reason why it's done, and display how I come and rep that vulture, Joe, that's where I'm from. So what you niggas wanna do? Y'all niggas better hand your business, y'all niggas be paying attention. I'm the next new main event, and I'm the best thing next to the crack cocaine invention. What you niggas wanna do? Y'all niggas wanna probably rob me, get it just to pop me and haul my body off and drop me in a place hard to find me, but I bust things like I'm part of the army. Y'all niggas better second guess and check your weapons, see if it's the best protection. It don't matter if your vest gon' protect your chest, man. I'm only bust things straight at your mail, and I'm dangerous, mainly cause niggas here keep thing with us, come play with us. We ain't got no shame in us, and we ain't scared of no chains and cuffs, so don't think it's tough. I'ma keep it that living with you, and I keep it that shit to split you. Don't let them niggas send you on a mission to get you a little bitty box to fit you. What you niggas wanna do?
What you niggas want to do? Y'all heard the fuck you said. That right there was one of the Chicago legend brothers who I had the pleasure of meeting this summer. Finally, Mr. D.A. Smart have became one of my favorite tracks. Shouts out to the big homie Dub C's for introducing me to the legends of Chicago, and D.A. Smart is one of them. And just over the past year and this past summer, I got to kind of learn the history of him in Chicago, and man, Chicago is full of talent as well too. I know I mentioned a lot about Delaware on the show, and I got a lot of people in Delaware I fuck with, but Chicago is another monster too, you know what I'm saying? And they definitely got some hitters, and I got a couple of those hitters on the show as well too, which brings me to my next joint. Is another one of the homies. This is another one of the homies, man. Met him just a couple months ago, been rocking with me, and even though he's a punk ass Patriots fan, he's still my boy, and I said that because I know he's listening right now. Shouts out to my boy Paco Peak, man. This right here is his joint called Juice, right here on the Jay Lamar Show Live. Let's go.
Hey,
you are not tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show with your host, Jay Lamar.
Listen, true story.
the Jay Lamar Show.
All the old heads keep telling me, Pac, you got the juice now. Keep dropping shit on these niggas like you got loose spouse.
Q got the sauce, nigga.
The Jay Lamar Show.
All the old heads keep telling me, Pop, you got the juice now. Keep dropping shit on these niggas like you got loose bounce. These niggas don't deserve to be on top. Straight goofy circus clowns. Got bills of that gas, but don't touch it. Move that shit by the pound. Load at the low, coming every week. First class above the ground. Curve at the curve, striking niggas out. Don't need no pitching mount. Your bitch see her reflection in my crown. Now she's my breeding ground. If I want the bitch, I got the bitch. Don't pussy for the round. She gave you the run around. I gotta hit it out of town. Load her up with some pounds. Put that bitch up on the Greyhound. Vacuum seal, wrap it up 2 times. It's fuck the bloodhound. He only find what I want on the fan. Rest is underground. Briefcase in the back of the taxi. Bus and chicks downtown. Shake ain't sick. Call it Paco Magic. Straight from Vietnam. No fentanyl added, but they down. The needles in they arm. A lake on my salam. My 8 packs with the shits. They got them funds. Lock them down on the D one-on-one like I'm Joe Dumont. You niggas out here just getting by, living life. I deal the cards. Gang. All the old heads keep telling me, Pop, you got the juice now. Keep dropping shit on these niggas like you got loose bowels. Sucker duck these snitch ass niggas, flagrant fouls before the trial. Pitching grams of that D, shake it up until it's Bobby Brown. Shipping pizza that gets dumped on my move that shit by the pound. All the old heads keep telling me, Pop, you got the juice now.
Yo, you got the juice now, man.
All the old heads keep telling me, Pop, you got the juice now. Keep dropping shit on these niggas like you got loose bowels. Sucker duck these snitch ass niggas, flagrant fouls before the trial. Pitching grams of that D, shake it up until it's Bobby Brown. Shipping pizza that gets dumped on my move that shit by the pound. All the old heads keep telling me, Pop, you got the juice now.
You are now tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show with your host, Jay Lamar. Yeah, that right there was the homie Paco Peak with Juice. I like that joint right there, man. It's one that's on my personal playlist right there. This next one is also a part of my personal playlist, and it belongs to my homie Imperial Real. Shouts out to Black Law Rebel Music, man. Shouts out to the whole camp, man. You know what I'm saying? Doe Fresh to Don, Imperial Real, their manager Larry Taub, man. Shouts out to the whole squad, man. Shouts out C Hicks, you know, he's also part of that movement and have the Unscripted Network podcast. You know what I'm saying? Lamondo Carter, you know what I'm saying? Who I think is actually on this next song as well too. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to them brothers, man. That's a good you know, just a good function of brothers, you know, put together with one mission at hand, and they really about their business, man. But nonetheless, we're here for the music, so we gonna get to this one. This one from my homie Imperial Real. It's called My Boo. This is something for the ladies right here on the Jay Lamar Show Live. Let's go.
Live tonight on the Jay Lamar Show.
I get butterflies when I'm around you. Girl, I'm glad I found you. Never wanna live my life without you. All I do is think about you, cause you're
I gotta love Jones for your smile and your skin tone. When it comes to being queen, you're standing all alone. If we ain't together, then we caking on the phone. Thinking of you now, I can't wait to make it home. I get butterflies when I'm around you. Girl, I'm so glad I found you. I never wanna have to live a single day without you. It's wild, you made me change my style. Used to be a player, now I'm thinking settling down. You're worth it, honestly close to perfect. King meets queen, the vision of God's purpose. Every day ain't gonna be peaceful, still I show you respect. I have your back through it all, boo, I promise you that. Whenever you need me, I'll be right there, believe me. To shoulder the burden and make those hard times easy. Only reason that I'm going through it is you. So when they ask who you are, I say that's my boo.
I get butterflies when I'm around you. Girl, I'm glad I found you. Never wanna live my life without you. All I do is think about you. I get butterflies when I'm around you. Girl, I'm glad I found you. Never wanna live my life without you. All I do is think about you.
got a beautiful view. It seems everything stops when you walk in the room. Your radiance gives the flowers a reason to bloom. Trying to sweep off her feet, somebody give me a broom. Greatest thing that ever happened to this world is you. Trust me, baby, all that I'm saying is true. I had a lot of women, but none are comparing to you. You're the realest of them all. Cinderella at the ball. Through the ups and the downs, you've been down through it all. If you need me, baby, don't you hesitate to call. I swear they don't make them like you anymore. From the heart, I appreciate you keeping it true. And all the little things to keep the fam happy you do. All the love I have, girl, I'm giving to you. So when they ask who you are, I say that's my boo.
I get butterflies when I'm around you. Girl, I'm glad I found you. Never wanna live my life without you. All I do is think about you. I get butterflies when I'm around you. Girl, I'm glad I found you. Never wanna live my life without you. All I do is think about you, 'cause you're my boo.
Yeah. And I'm gonna follow that up with another joint for the ladies from my homie Dub C's, man. Shouts out to the big homie. And make sure y'all tap into the Underground Power Hour each and every Sunday on Facebook Live. It does get shared to the Jay Lamar Show Facebook page. So make sure y'all go and check that out. It's a different type of show, but you know what I'm saying, that's the homie. I support him. He supports me. You know what I'm saying? Definitely has provided opportunity for him. So, you know, I try my best to try to get that back. But his one of his newest joints, and it actually has another legend on there, Mr. Tyrese Gibson. This right here is called Here For You by the homie Dub C's right here on the Jay Lamar Show Live. Let's go.
Live tonight on the Jay Lamar Show.
All you gotta do is talk to me, and I'll be there for you. I know what you're going through, baby. You don't have to cry no more. I pray to God he'll open the door, baby. I'm right here for you. Come give me a hug and let me hold you, babe. Oh, oh, oh.
Baby, let me take this time to show you how I really feel, how much I really love you even when things aren't real. Leaning over to kiss you on your forehead, cause I know how special it makes you feel. So just go ahead, lay back and relax and let me do all the work. Regardless of everything, girl, you know you're first. All I wanna do is make everything alright, baby. We can make up and make love the rest of the night.
Baby, you don't have to run from me. All you gotta do is talk to me, and I'll be there for you. I know what you're going through, baby. You don't have to cry no more. I pray to God he'll open the door, baby. I'm right here for you. Come give me a hug and let me hold you, babe.
Come on.
Oh, oh, oh.
You see, baby, now when I'm looking in your eyes as I'm holding your hand, feeling like a king, but just from your man, you got lips like marshmallows, keep me holding on to my youth. Every time we kiss is like satisfying my sweet tooth. I wanna make you smile from ear to ear when I'm near. Be all in all protected, keeping you from fear. Most of all, baby, I love you, and that's the reason why I'm asking, can I be the one to wipe tears from your eyes?
Baby, you don't have to run from me. All you gotta do is talk to me, and I'll be there for you. I know what you're going through, baby. You don't have to cry no more. I pray to God he'll open the door, baby. I'm right here for you. Come give me a hug and let me hold you, babe. Oh, oh,
You see, girl, now anything that seems to be a crack can be moved. Cause if it ain't for your love, then I ain't got nothing to prove. But if it is, girl, I wanna give you my all. Never let you touch the ground, catch you before you can fall. Let's leave the past where it is and start a new life. Among all my accomplishments, can I make you additional wife? No rush, now take your time, there's no need for fear. Let me absorb all your pain and dry all your tears.
baby, you don't have to run from me. All you gotta do is talk to me, and I'll be there for you. I know what you're going through, baby. You don't have to cry no more. I pray to God he'll open the door, baby. I'm right here for you. Come give me a hug and let me hold you, babe.
Promise I'll make it.
You are now tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show with your host, Jay Lamar.
Till the day that he take me. Put my pen to this paper. Just the delivery, with or without you, witnessing greatness. Till the day that he take me. Put my pen to this paper. Just the delivery, with or without you, witnessing greatness. Till the day that he take me. Put my pen to this paper. Just the delivery, with or without you, witnessing greatness. Till the day that he take me. Put my pen to this paper. Just the delivery, with or without you, witnessing greatness.
Ever since I was a baby, music made me stable. Got horses in me as I'm screaming lyrics while I run around the table. CD player in my right hand, headphones at the ball court. Uncle L, Busta Rhymes, playlists of all sorts. Figuring out my life, knowing wrong or right. Knowing I'ma get a major beating when I walk up in the house. Mom and dad didn't play that. I was too busy being homie the clown in the room, watching the box. My rounds calling, but can't go out. Here I go with my pen and my pad, writing thoughts every time I get mad. Watching the struggles of mom and dad. Who would have thought this talent I had? Filling up all my notebooks, coming out with different dope hooks. Loving it, keep coming back. They pushing me, that's how dope looks. Hey, no.
Till the day that he take me. Put my pen to this paper. Just the delivery, with or without you, witnessing greatness. Till the day that he take me. Put my pen to this paper. Just the delivery, with or without you, witnessing greatness. Till the day that he take me. Put my pen to this paper. Just the delivery, with or without you, witnessing greatness. Till the day that he take me. Put my pen to this paper. Just the delivery, with or without you, witnessing greatness.
From breaking food stamps at the store, not enough, so I'm wanting more. Hip hop, what I chose, save us all from becoming coarse. I seen it all on the TV. Superstar, they wanna be lit. Turn up at the club, everybody trying to be lit. Your best friend, now they sneak this, don't tell you, cause they whisper in your face. It's a photo op. Delete the message with the Photoshop. Thank goodness for this music, it saves me when I lose it. Confront the source on some grown man. Now you think you need a lawyer? Daily action be my inspiration. This a marriage and an invitation. A promise to all my fans. With music, I won't keep you waiting. Something to soothe the ears. Profanity not over here. The censor stamp, just a fair warning. I'm the one. Oh,
The Jay Lamar Show.
Till the day that he take me. Put my pen to this paper. Just the delivery, with or without you, witnessing greatness. Till the day that he take me. Put my pen to this paper. Just the delivery, with or without you, witnessing greatness. Till the day that he take me. Put my pen to this paper. Just the delivery, with or without you, witnessing greatness. Till the day that he take me. Put my pen to this paper. Just the delivery, with or without you, witnessing greatness.
Yeah. We are back. This is the Jay Lamar Show, brought to you by Glazed Out TV, Intended Hit Productions, The Hustle is Life brand, and also, of course, powered by Spreaker. You know what I'm saying? I just want to once again, thank everybody that tunes into the show, man. Behind the scenes, this is turning into, you know what I'm saying, something, you know, went from not getting many participants and nobody really asking about the show to now my inbox blows up about it, man. And this is all because of y'all. You know, I know it's me that, you know, does this every week, and I'm behind, you know, I'm promoted, but you know, honestly and obviously, let me get my words straight. Honestly and obviously, you know what I'm saying, you guys that listen, you know, whether you're listening to the playback or you're listening right now live, you know, you guys have a lot to do with the growth of this show. You know, I want you guys to know I may not see every share. I may not see every time you post about it. And even if I do see it, you know, maybe I don't get to acknowledge it or everything, but trust trust and believe somewhere down the line I'm gonna see it. But just know at the end of the day, I do appreciate it. All of the shares, all of the referrals. I've been having a lot of people hit me up because of people talking about the show, and there's some things that I can't say yet, but the show is moving in some good directions, and some very good and powerful people have, been contacting me, and we've been talking and things of that nature. So the show is going to evolve at some point. It is something much bigger than actually what I first intended to. No pun intended to Jamal Shane listening right now, but you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be much bigger than something, than what I originally anticipated. Coming soon. Just got to make the right moves and keep moving with the right people. But I got to thank y'all, because a lot of that happened because of y'all shares and the referrals and y'all talking about it. So with that being said, please continue to share. Tell your artist friends about it, tell your friends about it. What I'm saying, I am going to introduce a couple more segments in future episodes, just kind of switch it up a little bit. And I got a lot up my sleeve. I don't want to tell y'all yet because I don't want to ruin the shock factor, and I don't want to ruin the surprise. But like I said, I appreciate y'all. But nonetheless, we're gonna go ahead and get back to the music. Of course, that's what we're here for. And I think the next show. Oh yeah, we gonna take it over. We've been kind of the Chicago, and we've been kind of in the Chicago and Milwaukee area, but we gonna swing it over to the East Coast real quick. My homie Millie All Day got some new vibes. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended, but you know what I'm saying? Here's his new single. His newest single that he submitted to the show is called Vibes. Millie All Day, shouts out to Delaware right here on the Jay Lamar Show Live. Let's go.
You know it's a vibe, right?
You are now tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show with your host, Jay Lamar.
Really good vibes. Oh yeah.
Wake up in the morning and I'm feeling fine. All I need is you next to me, that's right. I love it when you tell me, baby, hold me tight. You love it when I tell you, baby, you so fine. Alright, let's make plans for the weekend. Let me know what you thinking. Stepping out, it's our time. Looking fly, we so fly. You gon' have fun tonight. We gon' have fun tonight. What a time to be alive. I can't deny. I got that vibe, that good old vibe. Don't worry what they say and go and live your life. I got that vibe, that good old vibe. Don't worry what they say and go and live your life. I got that vibe, that good old vibe. Don't worry what they say and go and live your life. I got that vibe, that good old vibe. Don't worry what they say and go and live your life. Clap your hands this evening, come on. Say it's a vibe. Clap your hands this evening, come on. Say it's a vibe. Clap your hands this evening, come on. Say it's a vibe. Clap your hands this evening, come on. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Clap your hands this evening, come on. Say shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Clap your hands this evening, come on. Say shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Clap your hands this evening, come on. Say shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Clap your hands this evening, come on. Hold up, wait a minute, let me get it. A party ain't a party till I'm in it. Clear your mind, feel the vibe and with it. Hands up to the sky, now get it. This is where you really wanna be. You can feel the energy from me. If you don't believe me, come and see. Come and see, yeah. Just me and you. There's so many things that I wanna do. Feel the groove and turn around and bust a move. Just me and you. There's so many things that I wanna do. Feel the groove and bust a move. I got that vibe, that good old vibe. Don't worry what they say and go and live your life. I got that vibe, that good old vibe. Don't worry what they say and go and
You are not tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show with your host, Jay Lamar. I tried to tell y'all, man. He got them vibes, man. He ain't lie. We got another one. We got a couple of his joints, man, in rotation, man. I got another one for y'all later on today. Shouts out to Delaware, man. Like I said, they really fuck with the show heavy. I got a lot of artist friends out there. Got some family out there. You know what I'm saying? Any artist that's looking for distribution at the moment, too, contact me. I do have, it's not me that does the distribution, but I have a really, really good source with distribution over in the East Coast, man. You know, that's part of That Rabbit, The Orchard, who is under Sony, and they do the damn thing. You know, you got to definitely, if you're in the music business, you definitely need to do your research about them, and you know what I'm saying, contact me. I can put you in touch with them. Like I said, it's not me. I don't have anything to do with the distribution. I just know the people that do it. But nonetheless, you know, I'm in a position to kind of help. So, you know, but shouts out to my homegirl, my big sis, Smack the Indie Plug over there in Delaware as well, too. You know, definitely has put the boy up on game for many, many years. So let me do my shouts out over there. This next joint, we gonna swing it over out of the country a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? I met this cat a couple months ago. I think on networking on Instagram, and I was kind of doing this on Instagram Live and on Facebook Live before I actually launched, you know, this podcast, and it was came upon this brother, and the song is, I definitely like the song. I got to get in contact with the homie. I haven't heard from him in a minute. But nonetheless, because I felt like hearing it, I'm going to play it. But it's also a good song. It's from the homie King Dice, man. It's from what I understand, it's from Jamaica. And the name of the song is called Money Up. And I definitely fucked with the song. And it was on my head today. Just for some odd reason, just popped in my head today, and I was like, yeah, damn, I ain't played that in a long time. I ain't heard it in a long time. So I'm going to play it just because I feel like playing it, and also because I think it's a good song for y'all to hear, and it's some good shit. And also, you know, shouts out to Jamaica. So with that being said, King Dice, Money Up, right here on the Jay Lamar Show Live. Let's go.
Live on the Jay Lamar Show.
Yeah. Lifestyle change, so I gotta get the money up. We are slud, so we gotta get the money up. Stay up on my grind, so we gotta get the money up. You don't wanna fuck with mine, I gotta get the money up. My lifestyle change, niggas gotta get my money up. We are slud, niggas gotta get the money up. Stay up on my grind, niggas gotta get the money up. You don't wanna fuck with mine, I gotta get the money up. Mama, you bring a blessing to this world. That's me, 2 boys and 1 little girl. Never leave your side, you're my ride or die. I'ma love you forever, only God knows why. Got money on my mind, stay up on my grind. Hustle in the streets, don't fuck with mine. My son gotta eat, don't put your life on the line. If you ask me if I got it, you know I ain't lying. We're living in a cold, cold world. We're living in a cold, cold world. My niggas gotta eat, I gotta stay up on my feet. Progress is a team when we out in the streets. You talk about war, you wanna bring me beef. Put your body in a body bag, bother doing cheap. My niggas going to me. My niggas going to me. That's right. And if my lifestyle change, niggas gotta get my money up. We a slud, niggas gotta get the money up. Stay up on my grind, niggas gotta get the money up. You don't wanna fuck with mine, I gotta get the money up. Lifestyle change, niggas gotta get the money up. We a slud, niggas gotta get the money up. Stay up on the grind, niggas gotta get the money up. You don't wanna fuck with mine, I gotta get the money up. Don't fuck around, never leave my meat, my Jesus pieces. They all brand new, put these niggas to their knees. Miss Mira pass away, and I can feel the breezes. Just pass me the K, let me kill these diseases. This world gotta change like your girl gotta change. She fought me in the back of the range. She tell me where you eat, she tell me where you sleep. Progress is a team, my niggas don't sleep. My niggas gone on me. Yeah. My niggas gone on me. Yeah. And And if my lifestyle change, niggas gotta get my money up. We a slug, niggas gotta get the money up. Stay up on my grind, niggas gotta get the money up. You don't wanna fuck with mine, I gotta get the money up. Lifestyle change, niggas gotta get the money up. We a slug, niggas gotta get the money up. Stay up on the grind, niggas gotta get the money up. You don't wanna fuck with mine, I gotta get the money up. 876 motherfuckers. Haha. We got Vons in the building. Yeah, we got power in the building. Haha. Hey, Facey, we gotta get the money up, son. Bagger, that's what we do.
You are now tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show.
I see Paul over there smoking.
Jay Lamar. Yeah. That was the homie King Dice with Money Up. Like I said, I gotta get in touch with the homie. I ain't heard from him in a minute. I know he be doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? But that song was heavy on my head today. Like I woke up today and went to the 9 to 5, honestly, and that song been on my head all day. Like this song has just been in my head, man. I ain't played it in a long time. But real quick, see, I'm gonna show you. Now look, I be trying to be cool with you know the football fans now, right? I be trying to be cool, you know, and let people live. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody that know me know I'm a Packer fan. I'm an avid Packer fan. I am a football fan, so I give my props where it do. Alright? But I'm overall, when it comes to the teams, I'm a Packer fan, right? So, that being said, we got there's two teams in the NFL that I absolutely cannot stand the most. It is the Bears, Chicago Bears, and the New England Patriots. I can't stand either one of them. Everybody on their team and about their organization can eat a dick if it comes up to me. So, with that being said, my homeboy, and he my boy Paco Pete, he's a Patriots fan. Now, they be on some other stuff over there. You know, Tom Brady be kissing on little boys, and Robert Kraft be getting hand jobs and shit and massage parlors and all that. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying, since my boy want to be petty right now, he touching on my football spirit right now. So with that being said, since he ain't here repping the Patriots, I'm going to come in and rep my Packers with this right here. My boy, this is a classic. My homeboy Prophetic and Pizzle. This is a classic. This is the original Green and Yellow song that got made a few years back. Way before, like weeks before Lil Wayne did his and everybody else decided to do theirs. My boy Pizzle and Prophetic, both from Milwaukee, held us down. And we actually went to go win the Super Bowl that 2 weeks later after that song was released. So with that being said, since he ain't here holding them down, I'm going to hold mine down. Pizzle, Prophetic, Green and Yellow right here on the Jay Lamar Show Live. Let's get petty.
You're the only team, maybe, in the history of the National Football League will ever have this opportunity to do it twice. Boys, I'm proud of you. I'd be so proud of that. I just fill up. It's not going to come easy. This is a club that's going to hit you. They're going to try to hit you. You're going to take it out.
This is a Daddy Not Purdue.
Know what it do. Every time we play, it's the
Lamar Show.
Yeah, that's the pack cuz. It's the title town team. That's us, reppin' my town. When you see me, you know everything. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. From the sign to the hats to the jersey, I'm in. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow.
You know what it is, you don't even need a clue. Throw it up like bulimics do. My team running that scenic route. 6 points on, we go for 2, and they already knowing, cause that other team seems stressed. I guess they good at sewing. I'm like Aaron when I'm zoning, so shout out to Green Bay. Putting yellow on green like a flag on the play. When I'm in that game, no interference, no distraction or delay. And what them players do on a daily, and even a fraction of what I make, I introduce you to a Hall of Famer, all Madden gamer. Play my lines back like AJ Hawk, because I spit that flamer and I don't talk, man, I just go hard. Green and yellow whip and I got it on them wheels. Vince Lombardi, we can show you how a Lambo feel, for real.
You know what it do. Every time we play, it's a W. Yeah, that's the pack cuz. It's the title town team. That's us, reppin' my town. When you see me, you know everything. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. From the signs to the hats to the jersey, I'm in. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow.
Still negotiating, got me signing contracts. Through my Gmail, you should see my contacts. Hustle drop cards, no longer compact. We do it digital, they tweet me, I respond back. Hey Dave, that's what the girls say. Get respect because we always come in first place. Check my resume and my birthplace. That's the first step, now we round the earth, babe. Yeah, Prof P and I'm top seed. Watching Donald drive a score from the box seats. And I'm clean, nothing you could tell them. Revolution team of rebels, reppin' for the green and yellow. Yeah, you know what it do. Every time we play, it's a W. Yeah, that's the pack cuz it's the title town team. That's reppin' my town. When you see me, you know everything. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. From the signs to the hats to the jersey, I'm in. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Touchdown, yeah, that's a touchdown. I like how that sound coming from my pack town. I know you see me scoring, hear the crowd roaring. Yeah, you know what it do. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Yeah. You know what it do. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Reppin' my town, when you see me, you know everything. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. From the signs to the hats to your jersey, I'm in. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Go back, go, go back, go, go back, go, go back, go. Now I think you're gonna see a guy who will go that easy.
The Jay Lamar Show.
I am the wrong person to be petty with, Paco. You don't want these problems with it, because I guess what? I got another one. Shouts out to the Wisco kids. Run the table right here on the Jay Lamar Show live. Back-to-back green and yellow shit. You know what's going on.
Live on the Jay Lamar Show. Let's get ready to hustle!
Eddie Lacy with the truck stick. Clint Dix with the picks. Quick to pick the quarterback and get the upset. We got the NFC North sick. We got the NFC North lit. Face of the North and the North face. Winning if they need to score check. Stay on their radar. Big 52, we got Clay on their radar. They making plans of the playoffs. They know we gon' take off. They see in Green Bay on their radar. They talking offense and defense. They know that we decent. They play us. They better watch y'all. Number 18 on the bench when he come back is Liddy again. He gon' play like he hates y'all. Like my week when we in title town. Ain't the secret, this Pack City. Mike McCarthy with the play call when we touch down. That's a Rack City. Old line on the goal line. Out route so the backs get it. Linebacks better slide down when we drive down back to back winning. We win again.
The Jay Lamar Show.
Now we lead the division again. At the top of the round 17 and Jody with the hands. AR-12 split the divas, you know that we winning again. AR-12 split the divas, you know that we winning again. They don't want to see the squad, they just watch us beat the lines. They don't want to see us blitz the number 52 and hit you from the side. Winning again, we got the division again. Winning again, they know that we got the division again.
Got them NFC North fans mad at Cheeseheads winning. We winning. Mid-season, we was near the bottom, now we leading our division. Yeah, them boys back up on the mission. Yeah, just know that we coming for everything. The city lit, Clinton Dix with 2 picks in the best game. High 87 lead the league with no pro post. Frozen tundra where it's so cold. Blitz Rodgers, that's a no-no. Run the table, yeah, you know we did it. Postseason, know we coming with it. Better yet, we coming for it. Charged up, no Melvin Gordon. All-time leading scorer. Mason Crosby with the field goals. Bandwagons, we don't feel those. We marching on them, no steel toes. Got division on lock. We on top, no cellmate. I'm somewhere by Lambeau, and I'm with the skulls at the tailgate.
Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers are 4-6, but they're at Philadelphia. They play Houston, Seattle. They got to play Minnesota, go to Detroit. This puppy's over.
They counted us out, now we lead the division again. At the top of the round 17 and Jody with the hands. AR-12 split the divas, you know that we winning again. AR-12 split the divas, you know that we winning again. They don't want to see the squad, they just watch us beat the lines. They don't want to see us blitz the number 52 and hit you from the side. Winning again, we got the division again. Winning again, they know that we got the division again. What a time to be a Packer fan. 4-6 to a 10-6. Had to run the table, now we back again. Aaron gunning like it's Pakistan.
From the bottom to elite. Redskins had us beat. After that, went on the street. Clay with the pressure, Perry with the heat.
He got the heat on the outside. We bring the heat to your team every week. 50 D rockin' golden is green and the team make it outshine.
About time. Roger scramble to extend throws. Jordy Nelson in the end zone. I drop a bomb straight to 17. Complete throws they ain't never seen.
They never seen it coming, they was sleep. We put that capers on them, that's the D. We dropped the wake up on them, that's the 3. Yeah.
If you was hating on us, take a seat. They throwing shade on us, that's a treat. They try to gain on us, incomplete.
Go back, go. We win again. Go back, go. We win again. Go back, go. We win again. We win again. They counted us out, now we lead the division again. At the top of the round, 17 and Jody with the hands. AR-12 split the divas, you know that we winning again. AR-12 split the divas, you know that we winning again. They don't want to see the squad, they just watch us beat the line. They don't want to see us blitz the number 52 and hit you from the side. Winning again, we got the division again. Winning again, they know that we got the division again.
You are now tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show with your host, Jay Lamar.
Live tonight on the Jay Lamar Show.
Woo! That right there, I got shout out to Jamal Shane, because them back-to-back shots right there is what I call a motherfucking intended hit, goddammit. When you come for me and mine, you best believe I'm coming back at you with that fire. So, Paco, if you want to continue to play these games with your boy, I can pull more out the repertoire. You know what I'm saying? I got more of those. I got more of those in store. So, you know, we can call a truce. We can call a truce and be cool right now, or I can continue this until you turn green and yellow in the face. So, that being said, it's all love, though, man. Shouts out to my boy Paco for tuning in, man. But just know, it's some more of those in the repertoire. So, yo, don't make me have to come on at the clip. Yeah, I mean, don't make me have to come on at the clip. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? We got about 7 minutes before the homie Jamal Shane comes on. We're gonna talk to him live, so we're gonna get right back to the music. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play another joint that I was spinning. You know what I'm saying, on my previous podcast, and you know, another one of my favorites that's on a personal rotation. It's from the homie Prince Trey. It's called No Way, right here on the Jay Lamar Show Live. Let's go. You are now tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show with your host, Jay Lamar.
But I look like letting these niggas play with my name, man. Nigga, meet you up north, you coming home real soon, you feel me, bitch?
The Jay Lamar Show.
With the squad, I'm gonna let you off if you go against the grain. Never been through it, still getting to it, how you gon' feel the pain? They just couldn't break me, ever try to play me, bitch, you won't be the same. Let you play with my name. Whoa, play with the squad, I'm gonna let you off if you go against the grain. Never been through it, still getting to it, how you gon' feel the pain? Couldn't break me, ever try to play me, but you won't be the same. Let you play with my name.
Well, I've been patient, steady waiting for 6 speed in a dope, man. 9 to 5, couldn't cut it, nigga, so the kids start cutting cocaine. No pops meant more pain meant propane. Poke niggas for they gold chain, and I was ghosting, I'm leaving no names. My first time was with a hoe, that's why I can't keep a hoe, man. 16, kicking doors in, cushed up, we ain't give a fuck. Any nigga that roll with us, best believe he'll blow for us. And any nigga that'll blow for us, best believe he'll go for us. Drama time, it was more of us. Nah, nigga, ain't no horn us. This 45 will leave your shoulder shrug. Chopper time, call Cocoa Bud. Chopper flying, lose your Cocoa Puff. Cause growing up, it wasn't enough. And back then, we had knuckle up. Nowadays, you gotta blow some. Whoa.
Play with the squad, I'm gonna let you off if you go against the grain. Never been through it, still getting to it, how you gon' feel the pain? They just couldn't break me, ever try to play me, bitch, you won't be the same. Let you play with my name. Whoa, play with the squad, I'm gonna let you off if you go against the grain. Never been through it, still getting to it, how you gon' feel the pain? They just couldn't break me, ever try to play me, bitch, I'm popping up. These niggas just popular. Do my youngest gotta drop a one. If we beef it, let it be for real. Cause I know this is who I wanna kill. Shorty said, cause I do it. I won't beat it, I'ma try a pill. Eyes water when I look at my daughter. Sometimes I might get deported. Got some real niggas and they crossing the border. Folks try be trying to deport them. I'm just trying to escort them. Bears trying to record them. Tell them snitches that we chopping their heads. They was out of order. Play with the squad, I'm gon' let you off if you go against the grain. Never been through it, still getting to it. How you gon' feel the pain? They just couldn't break me. Ever try to play me, bitch, you won't be the same. Let you play with my name. Whoa. Play with the squad, I'm gon' let you off if you go against the grain. Never been through it, still getting to it. How you gon' feel the pain? They just couldn't break me. Ever try to play me, bitch, you won't be the same. Let you play with my name. Whoa.
Yeah. Money is life, entertainment. Sco cheesy, nigga.
The Jay Lamar Show.
Better than bad, she knows she the truth. The way that she moves, she glad to the groove, showing me all of her proof. Now all up and down and run around, ain't no telling her what she'll do. All that she knows is that she a boss, she got her own bag in the coupe. She got her own racks in the bag, she doing it just like you. With so much class when she moving that body, I tell you now watch what she do. Now why you just standing there watching her doing her thing, now throw her some bands. Preferably blue face is all that she wants, she know that it's more than a dance. She know that the night I come in, she know that I'm about to go in. She want me to headboard, bang body, dunk all over the bed. She want me to go hard on her, pulling her hair, shit. You see them blue faces that make you the man, you better go get to the shit. Jeezy.
I came here with money to blow.
Yeah.
Throw it up in the sky, let it fall.
Yeah.
So girl, gonna put on the show.
Put on the show. Put on the show. What you doing for?
She gon' do it for them blue faces. She gon' do it for them blue faces. Watch how she doing it for them blue faces. Watch how she doing it for them blue faces.
She doing amazing things. Body on where you get that from. Body on goddamn. Body the coldest on 10, you goddamn. Doing her own thing. Repping her own game. Getting her own change. Watching it pile up. Pick it up like the phone rang. Big bags when she knowing. Money bags when she toting. She a boss round this motherfucker. You niggas better get the throwing. Blue faces only make a move. Them other faces make a post. You niggas thought I was bullshitting when she rise up on that pole. Coming down to a split. Yeah, dawg, she the shit. Tika something model with a body like Cherokee. I'm telling you something serious. Body like goddamn. Got me throwing all mine. Got me throwing all mine. Blue faces go up and it rain like it's springtime.
Throw it up in the sky, let it fall. So girl, gonna put on the show. Cause we both know, yeah, we both know. She gon' do it for them blue faces. She gon' do it for them blue faces. Watch how she doing it for them blue faces. Watch how she doing it for them blue faces. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's so amazing. Vito.
Let's get ready to hustle! Live on the Jay Lamar Show.
Yeah. We are back live on the Jay Lamar Show, powered by Spreaker and brought to you by Glazed Out TV, the Hustle is Life brand, and also by the man that's on the man of the hour, the man that is currently on the phone right now. I'm without further ado, I'm gonna let him go ahead and introduce himself.
Hey, welcome to the Jay Lamar Show Live.
Your guest tonight is the one and only Jamal Shea.
The man behind the voices. The man behind the voices that y'all hear on the show today, man. First and foremost, I got to thank you for that, man, because those are fucking dope. I got those and I was like, I damn near had to shed a tear. I was like, it's so nice. So nice.
Hey, no problem, man. I always wanted to do something like that, you know, and I figured perfect opportunity, you know. You're the homie. You deserve some dope shit. So shit, I'll give you some dope shit.
I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your contributions and you sharing the show first and foremost. And that's why I wanted to make sure that I get, you know what I'm saying, you know, not only show y'all love and shout y'all out, but, you know, y'all artists too. So I got to make sure that everybody eats around here. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know, thank you for coming on tonight. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hold on. Looks like we got a comment coming on. Yeah, shout out.
Word.
Hey, everybody's catching on. I'm telling you, Jamal, you need to get that A on a T-shirt. I'm telling you, you need to get that on a T-shirt like that. As a matter of fact, that might need to be, if it's not already, it needs to be a song of some sort. It needs to be a record of some sort.
I got it throughout all of my music, man. It's so used out throughout all of my music. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, most definitely. I think because that's what you are known for. I think that should definitely be a song of its own. Like that should be the name of the damn song.
Hey, I got a beat for it too. That's a great idea.
See, that's all I try to do is try to pass on ideas, my creative spirits. But nonetheless, man, if y'all are wondering, you're just now tuning in, homie Jamal Shane. He's the man behind the voices, behind the voice tags. I'm not gonna play him because it's gonna interrupt us, but he's the man behind the voices of the show, behind the voice tags on the show, and also he did one for the clothing line as well too. But enough about all of that, because it's not about that tonight. It's about him, and we're gonna introduce y'all to the world of Jamal Shane and Intending to Hit. So with that being said, man, just go ahead and get a little people, a brief history about yourself, man. How long you been doing it. A little bit about the team and things like that, and we'll go as we go along.
All right, most definitely. Well, I've been doing music around here for quite a long time. I originally moved here in Wisconsin from Grand Rapids, Michigan, around 1998. Okay. I've been rapping really around here ever since then, little spots here and there. Okay. Decided to bring my group up here, Heat Holders 616. I'm sure there's a lot of OG rappers around here that's pretty familiar with us. And, we've just been doing live shows ever since then, and doing multiple albums and stuff. I myself kind of stopped performing live back in 2012. I do miss it, but I haven't done that in a while. But I never stopped making albums or music.
Okay, most definitely. So here's a question, and I mean, you probably know it's already finna come because I know you do listen to the show every time and time and again. Here's a question that I like to ask everybody. That kind of trips everybody up. And the last week I got kind of a different perspective on it, which I like. No pun intended on my record perspective. But anyway, I kind of got a different perspective on the question. But I think it's one that people enjoy answering, but it also makes people think, and it helps the listeners kind of get more in tune with who you are and who so they can relate a little bit more. So with that being said, the question is, who are your top 3 musical influences, dead or alive, with number 3 being the least of them and number 1 being the greatest? It could be dead or alive. It could be indie or mainstream. It doesn't matter. But 3 being the least of them and 1 being the greatest, and also why.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a good question. Great question. Well, might show my age a little bit on this one. Okay. All right, so I'd say 1 to 3, 3 to 1, 3 to 1, 3 being the least, but still the greatest. Too short. Always loved his.
That's one I haven't heard yet. Okay, all right.
Yeah, always loved his cadence, his rhyme style, the way he rode that beat. Just it was dope. It was It was good. All right, and my second one, Brother Lynch Hung.
Ooh,
man. His wordplay.
Okay.
Yeah, that wordplay is killer.
All right, I'm familiar.
Pun intended. And my number one favorite of all time, I gotta say, Spice One.
Ooh, Interesting. Okay, I got three total brand new answers this week, and I'm familiar with all three, and I fucks with them. All. You definitely got to know the history. You got to know your history, and in order to know why I'm so excited to hear those three. So, with that being said, yeah, I can now. And now that I hear that, now that I know that, and now that I'm listen to your music and have listened to your music for a while, now that I know those influences, I kind of can make the connection now. I can make the connection now, and that's one of the reasons why I asked that question. Is so that when I'm playing the music, and especially with these interviews, I don't want to get too personal, but I want them to know who the artist is and why they make the music that they do, and usually why they make the music that they do is because of the influences that they have. 9 times out of 10, not all the time, but 9 times out of 10, or at least, it inspired, those people inspired them. But, Full Span says, oh wow, yeah, he got a list. Okay, Jamal. Whoa. Yeah, that was 3 brand new ones this week. 3 brand new ones. And I fucks with them all. Like I said, y'all gotta know hip hop history and rap history to know why I was excited. I'm not even gonna tell y'all about it. Y'all just, if y'all ain't sure, play it back and go do your research and figure out why we said what we said, and that just means you probably need to brush up on your history anyway. But you know what I'm saying, earlier, you did mention that you had the group, you had a group that you brought up here. Give us a little bit of background about the group, and I know you have a separate brand now, so give us a little background on those.
Yeah, let me give you an update on my intended hit family. We got the homeboy Mally Music representing Northern Cali.
Shouts out Mally Music. I fucks with Mally Music.
That's my homeboy, my partner in crime right there. Me and him, man, we go back like a motherfucking chronic sack, I'm telling you. That's the boy. His style, the way he raps, man, is just cold. He reminds me of like kind of like Be Legit, I would say. Just cold, man. And the homeboy that my partner in crime through all my intended hit albums, John Con Crucial.
Okay.
He is the man that's done most of the music for all my intended hit albums. With each album, I like to have at least 1 or 2 maybe different producers here and there, just to give the sound out a little bit different. But
right.
Those are my homeboys. And Lunatic Poet out of Milwaukee.
Okay.
Intended hit family. Yep. He used to do some shows in rock tracks with the Deuce Entertainment back in the day. That's the homeboy right there. And of course, Nate McMoney, Appleton native, killed a whole bunch of tracks on the intended hit family. So, and I got to give a shout out to the homeboy Hector Biggs, Bigger Productions too. He's always gave me a lot of support as well too when it comes down to this music. But yeah, intended hit. That's the imprint that I'm rocking my family right now, and it's just all about making music for the love of music. We're not trying to get famous. We're not trying to make money off it. We do it for the love of the art, because art is expression, and we're humans, and we're here to express.
Okay, most definitely. And I've heard of all of the individuals mentioned, and I think also shouts out to Nate McMoney. I did see he's in the comments right now, so that means he's watching. So shout out to you for tuning in and checking us out on behalf of Jamal Shane tonight. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it.
One cold MC, Mr. Nate McMoney. If y'all ain't heard of him, check him out, dude.
I definitely have to do that, man. We'll probably have him on the show too as well. So with that being said, I think we're gonna go ahead and play a song first, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna give you the choice. This is what I like to do. I kind of like to place the put a little bit of the work on the interviewer, although you're a guest, but you know what I'm saying. So we got 3 here right now, 3 of your tracks right now that we ready to play. I got Hit 'Em with a 1-2. I just keep it moving and look at them. I'm going to give you the choice of what you want to pick by going ahead and introducing the one that you want. And then give us a little backstory on the track itself, or a little bit of a synopsis on the track.
All right, let's start off with Hit 'Em with a 1-2 off my last album, Aged Expressions, which is available on Spotify, Bandcamp, and all that other shit. Behind that song, I just wanted something a little bit hip-hop, okay. From Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's kind of more east than here, but it's a banging boom bap type of song, and I'm just talking my shit, hitting them with the 1-2.
All right. With that being said, we gonna hit them with y'all. We gonna hit y'all with a 1-2 real quick right here on V. Jalen, you know what? Let me let you do that part.
Live on the Jay Lamar Show.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
Hit him with the 1-2, the 1-2. Hit him with the 1-2, the 1-2. Hit him with the 1-2, the 1-2. Hit him with the 1-2. These rhymes I run through. Karate chop you just like kung fu. Best believe you need it when you see it, you believe it. Hit him with the 1-2. Hit him with the 1-2. Hit him with the 1-2. These rhymes I run through. Karate chop you just like kung fu. Best believe you need it when you see it, you believe it. Best believe you need it when you see it, you believe it. 45 on my hip, dig down my left pant leg. Pants pulled up, haircut, can't go on the fresh fade. Eyes peeled, 4-wheel, mind on terrain. 4 decades on this planet, deciphering what's explained. Incorporating things I learned in my journey. I'm still a student, moving methodically. Gotta be the oddities I'm doing. I'm the type to get lost in the baseline of what I'm grooving. You're never too old to roll down the windows when you're cruising. I like to rock out, subs knocking the stress out of my body, cleansing my energy every time the beat got me. The 90s hip hop to me, just the way it gotta be. Honor me, the father be rocking beats out like a shot of me. Diving deep into the understanding, demanding the right course. Seeing and bleeding from the damage, applying the right force. So I flow with it like water. My smile is fluid like liquid. You could take it a bit farther, but not regret that you did. Hit 'em with the 1-2. These rhymes I run through. Karate chop you just like kung fu. Best believe you need it when you see it, you believe it. Hit 'em with the 1-2. Hit 'em with the 1-2. Hit 'em with the 1-2. These rhymes I run through. Karate chop you just like kung fu. Best believe you need it when you see it, you believe it. Best believe you need it when you see it, you believe it. Hit 'em with the 1-2, the 1-2. Double tap, bloody body laying in the middle of the puddle rap. Scully cap, playing Gotti, life's a little bit of trouble track. None of that, ride a beat with me just for the love of that. Best believe you need it when you see the sub to jumping jacks. Walking around living my life, seen it with a trouble touch. Double dutch, knuckle crushing, showing people not to fuck with us. How dumb of us, youthful ignorance was pretty much to some of us. All of us, maybe none of us knew it. Powerful forward option and how to properly choose it. Obviously wasn't me by the way that I keep on losing. So I'm bruising up the beat, a bully gotta keep it gunning. Guaranteed death in life, right? I'm right about something. Everybody hate me, use me, and it's all good. Just burn me, bury my ashes deep in the woods. Hit 'em with the 1-2. These rhymes I run through. Karate chop you just like kung fu. Best believe you need it when you see it, you believe it. Hit 'em with the 1-2. Hit 'em with the 1-2. Hit 'em with the 1-2. These rhymes I run through. Karate chop you just like kung fu. Best believe you need it when you see it, you believe it. Best believe you need it when you see it, you believe it. Hit 'em with the 1-2. The 1-2.
Yeah. We are back on. Catch on real quick. We are back on the Jay Lamar Show. You know what I'm saying? We got the homie Jamal Shane. You know what I'm saying? We back. Hey, that's his catchphrase. That is his official catchphrase. If y'all gotta know the homie to know that is literally his catchphrase. That's why I said he should get it on a shirt. He should do a whole marketing campaign with it. It needs to be a song. Needs some of everything.
We could do the Hustler's Life intended hit line.
Oh shit! You just started some shit there. Oh,
I got some patterns.
Oh shit! We just started some shit. See, this is what happens when you get creative people together, man. This is what happens. You get creative minds together. We gonna talk about that because now I'm not intrigued. We gonna talk about that. Right. But what y'all just heard was hit him with a 1-2. You know what I'm saying? And as I told y'all, the last couple weeks and last week, you know what I'm saying? Jamal Shane's music is different, but that's also what I like about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not your typical what you're gonna hear. It's different. It's still, it's different, and I like different shit. So,
I'd say it's kind of dated because of my age. I'm a 90s hip hop head, so right. My music kind of goes towards that. My rhymes, my lyrics kind of goes towards more apt to my age group, my lifestyle now.
Right. But there's also, I know a lot of kids, like my age and younger that actually still like 90s music more, 90s and early 2000 music more than the shit from today. You know, you know, so I don't think I know where you're going when you say it's dated, but I don't think it is, because you do have a lot of, I do know, you know, and I don't know him personally, but I see it, you know, me being on social media a lot on all of the different platforms, you know, I can, you know, I pay attention to trends, you know, that's kind of one thing that we have to do as creatives, as musicians, as creatives, as businessmen, as businesswomen, you know, just, you know, in general, you know, there's kind of things that we have to keep up with. And you know, there's a lot of people that, you know, they still, to this day, you know, I actually have a friend of mine that he still listens to nothing but, you know, like 90s R&B. Like, he won't listen to none of the R&B like from like 2006 or 7 on up. You know, everything he listened to is 2006 and on back, and he's my age, you know, or I might actually be, it's actually 2 years, so he's about to be 30. But you know, he listens to nothing but pretty much 90s music. You know, in his car, you're gonna, you know, a lot of the old school rap. You know, a lot of Tupac, a lot of Biggie, a lot of KRS-One I seen in his car one time. You know what I'm saying? Rakim. You know,
one album I highly recommend for everybody to go search out is Paris. The Devil Made Me Do It.
Okay.
Great 90s album. I'm telling y'all. Once you hear it, you're gonna be like, damn.
I'm definitely gonna
hook me up on that.
I'm definitely gonna go look it up. But anyway, we gonna get back to the interview. But yeah, I don't think your style is dated. I just call it different. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, there is a lot of people that still appreciate the music from back then, and they will still, you know, put it in their rotations and listen to it like it is from today. You know, and you know, I got a lot of favorites from back in the day that I still kind of, you know, got on my Spotify. You know, thank God they got them on Spotify, because you know, that's already, you know. Let's see, hold on. Nate McMoney commented. He says, I'm honored to know and work with the always untouchable genius, lyricist, super dope producer Jamal Shane. Hashtag extended hit family. Full Spin says, Jamal got a different style, his own, and that's always salutable in my eyes. It's pressure in the business to stay true to self and not, quote unquote, selling out to the demand of certain types of music. Hashtag 100. Definitely, most definitely. I don't think I could have said that last one better myself, but that is most definitely Jamal Shane. That is most definitely him. I guess so. We got a little bit about the history. So here's one question. Now here's one question that I usually ask before I asked about the influences question is, so we got how long you told us earlier how long you've been rapping, but what I want to know, the question is kind of like,
that's just how long I've been rapping here in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. Well, right. Okay. Well, we got that. One question that I usually ask before that or after that and before the influences question was, what was it that at what point in your life was it that at first, because I know you said you have still been doing music, but not so much to show, so we won't pretty much touch that, but at what point back then was it that made you say, yeah, hip hop is something that I want to do, you know, to, you know, make something out of it, you know, like what point or what happened, or what point was it that you were going through, or what happened at that point that made you say, okay, yeah, this rapping thing is what I want to do, and, you know, making a business out of it, and, you know, doing what you have done in the past and up to now?
Well, I would say, I recorded my first song when I was 12 years old. Okay. I was in my grandma's basement, and I used the instrumental off the Tone Loked After Dark album, soundtrack album, and ever since then, all I wanted to do was just keep on recording the next song, writing the next rhyme, listening to the new rappers that are coming out, you know, from back in the day, to hear their styles. But I can do that and try to emulate that and try to make my own thing sound just as good. And doing that enough times over the years, as a child, as a teenager, growing up as a man, you know, it becomes a life of itself. Okay. One with the right passion. Next thing you know, you have albums. Next thing you know, you're doing shows. Next thing you know, you have fans. And it's just all pretty much how you want to handle that and go about with that once you do have it. Because, man, once you stop rapping, it's like, you know, Jay's potato chips. You can't stop. Or is that Pringles? Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, most definitely. So we kind of had two different things. So how long have you been rapping all together?
Well, shit, it was about 1989, 1990 when I recorded my first rap song. And how I did that is I had my boombox and one of the old school tape decks, you know, with the one time with the player, and I just played the beat in the boombox while I was rapping with the record button on the small tape deck, just recording that, right?
Right.
And the way you get backup vocals is you take that tape, put that in the boombox, and with that rapping, then you can do the backups. Now, if you do it too much, you get real shitty quality. But
right.
Yeah,
so let me show how much I know about. So did you have to do the thing where you had to like if you didn't have a blank tape per se, you had to put like some piece like a piece of paper or tissue inside of like on the top of the tape and put it in there so it could record over the thing?
Yeah, if you
I know a little bit. I know a little bit.
Hell yeah.
I used to because I remember I was doing it. Like my pops told me like that's how because I like mixtape. Obviously, mixtapes weren't always on CDs; they were on tapes at first too. So one of the my pops and my family used to always we hear a song on the radio. We put the grab a tape that no one's using. We had to make sure that pops or my mom's wasn't using that tape or we got our head cut off. But we had to grab that blank tape. And they showed us how to. My thing was to put tissue, a little ball of tissue, very very little. You put it if you ever look on the top of a cassette, there's like a little bitty hole in there, and you stuff you get a little piece of paper, you ball it up, and you put it in there. And if you put it in there and press record, it is going to record pretty much every single thing that it that is playing right then and there until it fills up. You know what I'm saying? So I know a little bit about back. I know a little about back that way. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I used to create like my mixtapes. And when I had my Walkman, and I didn't, I just didn't have to just carry a bunch of tapes around. I can carry like just one or two because I could have them. One. You have music on both sides, and so I just have to flip it around. So instead of me carrying like 20 tapes, which is what happened, I got parent-teacher conferences, and I got my locker searched, and I had a bunch of tapes in my book bag, and Pops was like, I'm gonna show you how to minimize this, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool, and it worked out from there. So yeah, I got a little bit of I'm a young buck, but I know a little bit about that. I know a little bit about that era. I ain't that far out of touch, you know what I'm saying? So I know some stuff, but that's dope. So let's see. I think we should go into another song, and I'm going to let you do the full introduction.
All right, for this next song, it is called Top of the Morning.
Okay.
Featuring Milwaukee's own Tiamo Denku and Oshkosh's own DJ JBL on the ones and twos. Beat by Bobby Mercer on the Jay Lamar Show.
There it is, right here. Let's get it.
Say top of the morning, you're 3 sheets into the wind. I'm smelling like a wake and bake, sporting a pornography grin. Check on my itinerary on pimping for the day. Have a girl to keep happy, kids to educate, bills to keep paid. As I grab on my Snapple, twist the cap off and sip it. We living happily, laughing at these dastardies that isn't. We over here giving a chance to advance in life, but you didn't. I stay making plans that expand to encompass the life that I'm living. I move on to my next chapter, the fact is a little different. My thought process is more advanced for the circumstances I'm given. I say a little cocky with the grin, but I ain't kidding. They may no longer think I got it in me, but a killer keep it hidden. I'm a rider, the boss, baby, keep it knocking like an engine block. Be by Bobby, hit you in the mouth, knock you in the rocks. I'm still the same motherfucker, so quit trying to change me. I'm just a little more finesse with the hand that life gave me.
In the face, spit my chowder. Hour by hour, I crunch the minutes. Crunch the numbers, mathematic gimmicks. Drip my blood on lyrics, transfuse words. You catch a big L on Lennox, obtuse herbs. Your angle ain't right, geometry's off. Entangle the light, shadowy soft. Fuck you doing around my bendy? Your lady Shorty was waiting for marriage till she let me. Your mumbles are trendy, I'm humble and deadly. Tie a white clef and max till Lauren is ready. Refugee with a verse, give microphones a curse. Pedigree, dogma, thirst, gate the water nurse. Dick, hope you drown in self-pity. For your beauty information, Lizzo ain't pretty.
I say top of the morning. I say top of the morning. I say top of the morning. Keep it knocking like an engine block. I say top of the morning. Keep it knocking like an engine block. I say top of the morning. Keep it knocking like an engine block. I say top of the morning. Knocking up your block with the bass when 87. I say top of the morning. I'm a rider, the boss, baby. Keep it knocking like an engine block. Beat by Bobby, hit you in the mouth, knock you in the rock. I say top of the morning. I live in the real world, baby. I don't mean to pop your bubble, but if this is how you always spend, then you definitely in trouble. If you need to get out in orbit, we'll let me book you a shuttle. I'll pour a shot for your journey, shit. Better make it a double. Already lived a lifetime of struggle, and I'm game to do it some more. Trying to teach your kids how to be good in the world they're ready to explore. It's kinda hard when the old man has always been the black sheep. I'm always getting abandoned, but I figured that's how it's gotta be. I've always been damaged, but I figured it's probably me. Oh, he ain't never gonna be shit, he just be rapping over them beats. I do it for the art, baby, trying to help you believe. Instead of always being an asshole, there's other ways to release. I be knocking up your block with the bass when 80 sub it. No ignorance is allowed, you just gotta be saying something. Picture my essence when I be blessing the seconds on the beat that you be feeling intended, hitting your midsection. I say top of the morning. I say top of the morning. Top of the morning. I say top of the morning. I say top of the morning.
Yeah. That right there.
Hey!
Yep, there it is. That right there was top of the morning. Your boy Jamal Shane featuring Taimo Dinku. Let me get his name right. Taimo Dinku. I can never say his name right. I've been going all the time. Tiamo. There we go. Gotta get his name right. I can. All this time, I've never been able to get his name right. But that was their new joint, top of the morning. I fucks with that one too. I love the lyrics, but it's that beat. That beat does something to me. Like I was sitting back here just bopping. That is. I like the song in general. I like the lyrics, but it's that beat. It's just. That hip hop shit, y'all. We don't hear that. We don't hear that much no more. Like the scratching in the background. Like if y'all listen, y'all heard it. You know what I'm saying? That scratching in the background. That's that good shit. That's that good hip hop shit right there.
Yeah, man.
Shouts out to Melissa for checking in. Thank you, my boy Paco.
What up?
Oh yeah, most definitely. So let's see. I think we should keep the vibes going. Let's go ahead and play another one. I'm gonna go ahead and let you introduce that one too.
All right, this one coming up is called Look At 'Em, featuring Mally Music off the upcoming album Antithesis, The J. Lamar Show.
All right, here it is. Let's get it.
Jealous, hating on you, that's just how the motherfuckers are. Jealous, hating on you, that's just how the motherfuckers are. Blinking twice and I'm looking close, cause I knew some folks that turned to hoes. These fuckers bold, fuck what they told. Don't get me wrong, when I was super low, they ain't break a sweat, they ain't give a shit. When I needed a hand, instead they gave me a kick. That's when I learned the family is really a bitch. Now what can I trust when I'm dealing with this? Only one I beneficial is when you fucking with the kid, and they got me thinking about how much of a fuck you is. Now that's some sucker shit, I'm glad you ghost. You fucking up my energy, don't get too close. I'm gonna cut you now, straight up fucking cut you down. Look at them laughing at you, cause they only want you to fail. Hear all of them laughing at you, cause they only
out here, yeah, act like hoes. They full of hate, they sit and wait, but I shake the fake. 4 wheels, I skate, but on the low, bitch, stack it up. Motherfuckers, why you hating for? Love me when I'm doing bad, hate on me when I'm doing good. Stepped up and moved up out the hood. Y'all kiss my ass, bringing up the past. Y'all acting funny, just make me laugh. Why hit the gas, yeah, moving fast, intend to hit. 6 silly bitch, don't give a shit. Now that nigga who represents, we on our own, we hold our own, cause niggas just grown.
Look at all them laughing at you, cause they only want you to fail. Goddamn, these motherfuckers on some bullshit. Hear all of them laughing at you, cause they only want you to fail. Get the fuck on. Look at all them laughing at you, cause they only want you to fail. Goddamn, these motherfuckers on some bullshit. Hear all of them laughing at you, cause they only want you to fail. Get the fuck on. I always heard it, but I never figured that it happened to me. That your closest homie's gonna become your enemy. I know what it's like to feel a knife in the back. And I also know the feeling of getting the last laugh. I'm 100% for getting back at that ass. Look at the smile on my face as to walk on past. I'm a gay group walker, big shit talker, hood raised father. I need knowledge, motivated, baby, stand up, do your face, brace yourself, and just feel my wattage. I know that it sounds crazy, but that's just how shit can be. People can't be scum, just love yourself, be you and believe. Look at all them laughing at you, cause they only want you to fail. Cause they only want you to fail. Get the fuck on. Look at all them laughing at you, cause they only want you to fail. Goddamn, these motherfuckers on some bullshit. Hear all of them laughing at you, cause they only want you to fail. Get the fuck on. The jealous hating on you, that's just how the motherfuckers are. The jealous hating on you, that's just how the motherfuckers are. Cause they only want you to fail. Hear all of them laughing at you, cause they only want you to fail. Get the fuck on. The jealous hating on you, that's just how the motherfuckers are. The jealous hating on you, that's just how the motherfuckers are. Look at all them laughing at you, cause they only want you to fail. Goddamn, motherfuckers on some bullshit. Hear all of them laughing at you, cause they only want you to fail. Get the fuck on. All these motherfuckers are. Goddamn, these motherfuckers on some bullshit. Jealous, hating this. All these motherfuckers are.
Yeah. We are back live on the J. Lamar Show Live. We just heard Look At 'Em. And that's one of the homies' newest joints off of the upcoming album, which we're gonna get into. We're gonna get into what's coming up next for the homie in a little bit.
Hey, Mr. J. Lamar, let me interrupt you real quick.
Go right ahead, brother.
I want to give you much praise for what you're doing, my man. You have so much on your plate, and it's so admirable. Much respect. Everything that you're doing. Man, it takes a lot of hard work to get to where you're at. Man, I just wish you the best, and I hope everything that you get coming to you, you deserve, man, for real.
I appreciate that, man. I do have a lot on the plate, but nonetheless, man, I do this. I enjoy it. I'm having fun with it. I've always had fun with it, but this one, I've had 2 other podcasts in the past, but this one right here, I've done some things differently. I took some time off to learn a little bit more, watch other podcasts, and just kind of peep what they're doing and try to put it into my own wave and just trying to use my creative ability and you guys, the listeners, the artists, the listeners, the sponsors, y'all do a lot for this show. So I gotta reciprocate that back again, and that's why I try to make sure that the sponsors are tagged, and I try to shout them out every time, and because that those little gestures go a long way, and I think even those little gestures help enhance. To me personally, those few, I think that's what's setting this apart from the other shows. Is I didn't have drops from other people. Everything I did myself. Intro I did myself. The drops I did myself. Didn't really have people that wanted to do drops. They just wanted to interview or just wanted their stuff on the show. But this show is, I think I'm getting a different type of energy from the people, and You know what I'm saying? Only reason I came back this soon, I wasn't going to come back until next year on the 7th, which would have been my third year-anniversary of having a podcast from when I first started one. So, but, you know, I kind of got pushed to come back a little bit earlier than I wanted to, but I'm kind of glad I did. And, you know what I'm saying, the energy that I've been getting, you know, slowly but surely now people are, you know, blowing me up for the interviews. You know, the inboxes are constant, and you know, so I gotta reciprocate that thanks back out to y'all. You know, especially to you and to the homie Izzy Mack. You know, which by the way I know is streaming the show right now on his gaming channel. Which, you know, even that on itself blew me out of the water, because I didn't know that was possible. You know, and until I looked up. I honestly found out about it because I looked up one day, and I was prepping for the podcast, and I was on live. I was prepping for the podcast, and I was on my phone scrolling at the same time while I was in the background prepping, and I just seen him. Wait, the Jalen Marshall? What? Wait a minute. And then we had a conversation after that. I'm like, oh shit, you can do that? Like what? Like I don't know everything. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. I'm like, fuck, you can do that? So, you know what I'm saying, and it's been good ever since, you know, and we've been helping each other out. You know, it's been helping his channel. You know, people have been coming to my show from his channel. People from my show go to his channel and watch when he games. So, and that's what it's all about, man. And, you know, like I said, I just got to really reciprocate that thanks to y'all. And that was why, you know, I wanted to, you know, especially wanted to hurry up and get you on the show. And, you know, I'm trying to hurry and get him on the show, you know, when it's conducive for his schedule. But I wanted to make sure that I got y'all airtime as well, too, because, you know, y'all
much appreciated, man.
Small contributions do a lot. And, you know what I'm saying? So I just got to reciprocate that thanks, man, because, you know, y'all taking time out of y'all day, you know, with the shares and what he's doing with streaming and promoting, and, you know, you share everything and the voice tags and all of your support and everything too. You know, this is a collective effort. It's not just me, it's everybody. This is a collective effort. You know, it's just my name on the show, but this is all of our show, you know what I'm saying? So I just got to really reciprocate that thanks back to y'all, because, you know, I think that's part of the reason why I'm having a lot more fun with it now too, is I got, you know, a lot of people around me, more people around me that support it this time around. And, you know, it's just being fun. I'm honestly having a lot more fun this time around than I have with my first two, although I did have fun then, but I'm having a lot more fun now. You know, it's not just work for me. You know, it's not just work for me now. I'm having fun while I'm working, and that's what we all want to do. So, I just got to really reciprocate it, but I appreciate it. But, you know, I gotta reciprocate it back, because y'all do a lot for the show with just a little bit that you do. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about me. We're gonna switch it back. We gotta switch it back. You know what I'm saying? So you did just go ahead and mention, and I usually say this a little bit towards the end, but we'll go ahead and get into it now because it's on my mind now, and I know people are gonna ask. So you did mention that there's a new album coming out. So I know there's, you know, within the business, you know, within the business side of music, I know there's some things that you can't say yet, you know, and stuff like that. So we all have our stuff that we can't disclose yet. But, you know, kind of, you know, whatever you can disclose for what's next for Jamal Shane, what's next for Intended Hit, you know, whatever you can spill, but without giving too much away, or without, you know, what's next? You know, what can we look forward to next?
Well, what's more for Intended Hit? So far, Mally Music is going to be dropping a couple more projects on the West Coast. Of course, it's going to be coming out over here as well, because, you know, I share the shit out of that. And everybody should be up on some of that Mally Music, Intended Hit family. Nate McMoney's going to be dropping some more projects, so keep an eye out for him. And as far as myself, I have a new album in the works called Antithesis, of which I will be dropping with, I really don't know yet, within the next few months. It's in progress. I'm about 8-9 songs in. Okay. I'm reaching out, trying to, you know, collab with as many people as possible. Some things work, some things don't, but whatever, you know, I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? Right. Again, this album is going to be for them subwoofers in the trunk, for them cars, so you can just roll and bump. Quality, clean sound, as always, like the rest of the Intended Hit albums, of which everybody can go cop on Bandcamp. Just search Jamal Shane. Yeah, most definitely, man. So I just can't stop rapping. I'm always going to keep on making more albums, man. It's just good music.
For sure. So
if anybody wants a verse from me, just hit me up. You know how to get at me.
For sure. And if you can't get directly, of course you can contact me. I can put you in contact. And like I said, I don't know everything and I can't do everything. But if I can't do it, I know somebody that can. So, you know what I'm saying? Mo, you know, like I mentioned earlier, you know, I got my homegirl Smack on the East Coast, Smack the Indie Plug. You know, she's been in the industry for years. And, you know, she has her hands in distribution now with The Orchard, That Rabbit, The Orchard. You know, and they are heavy in the distribution game. They run under the Sony umbrella. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of artists that she worked with. A few of the artists she worked with gets played here on this show. You know, and they are heavy with the distribution, heavy in the distribution world. So, you know, if I can't do it, if I can't do it, I probably know somebody that can, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, all I gotta do is contact with me. Let me stir up some shit real quick. Not stir up shit like that, but
all right, lay it on me.
Do you see yourself ever getting back to live performances?
I miss it. I really do, man. I be getting myself little sets to practice and stuff.
Okay.
I miss it. I wouldn't mind doing a few here and there, you know.
Okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind because I might have some stuff coming up that I got my hand in, and since I've never got to see you perform live yet, you know, because I didn't make it up here to 2015, so you had already stopped for like almost 3 years already. You know what I'm saying? I want to see at least one. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I mean, if it don't happen, it don't happen. But I may or may not have my hands in some things in the works, and if it goes my way, I would definitely love to, you know, offer you a spot to come in and do your thing. And you know what I'm saying, you know, obviously you miss it, you know, so you know it's not just for my selfish purposes, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, I just think it'd be dope, and especially for around here, and you know, around here in the Appleton and Fox Valley area where we are, and you know what I'm saying, you know, and I think you'll have a lot of support with people. I think people see your name on a flyer and they're like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, we gotta go now. And you know what I'm saying, with the amount of support that we know you have around here, you know what I'm saying, I think that'll be a good you know, kind of like return to the Mac type of thing. So you know what I'm saying, I don't know, we'll see it, but we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. But anyway, so we got the new projects coming up. This is usually we do actually have another song. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you introduce the last song that we'll go ahead and put in rotation. And you have the floor, my brother.
All right, coming up to you next is off the album Antithesis. This one is called We Rockin', live on the Jay Lamar Show.
Let me see really quick. Hold on 1 second. I have to. There we go. It didn't download when it was supposed to. Don't worry, it's coming up right now, right here on the Jay Lamar Show Live. Let's go.
In my lane I go by, see me do my best. I keep my mind sharp when I'm on the grind. Don't fuck when that's why. Better sing that shit real loud. Better say it to the crowd. This is what I'm on about. Get the fuck out and get this journey that I'm on, got my skin a little thick. I picked up a couple of chicks in the straight in the battle to bring me to this. Ain't nobody sacrificed like us, just why the family's intended here. A few wells rolled up for the night and it don't fit and I lit. Now hold up, sick flow like Ebola. I threw up a whole bunch of dopeness just phobia. I'm a 1977 series, the era of baggy blue cheese. We filling a bunch of Phillies. Now rockin' for the culture of my generation here. I'm feeling a little nostalgic, throwing my guns up in the air. From the Chronic to Onyx and Kendrick to Logic, the special ed and nod your head and get stupid. It's Sonic, we're rockin'. Better sing that shit real loud. Better say it to the crowd. This is what I'm all about. Get the fuck out or get down. In my lane I go by, see me do my best. I keep my mind sharp when I'm on the grind. Don't fuck when that's why. Hit play to rock, but it ain't cool now. All that shit you talk sound like a fool now. Can't rap for shit, but you so cool now. Get slapped like bitch, what you gonna do now? Putting this in my system, meaning I'm taking a little bit more serious.
Probably one of them ignorant motherfuckers having a hard time hearing this type of individual that be thinking life is all about clothes. Be the same type of cat rapping over your vocals at your shows. You won't be the homie when there's something that you need. I'm the type of motherfucker that you can never be. Keep on rocking and spreading. My vocals carving marble figures and statues of savage to capture the death of my contenders. Don't care about who I entered. The winner was standing established. The battle is staying active and never hits intended. Defending my culture by taking pride in my ways. Gonna be me till I die and I expect you to be the same. Better sing that shit real loud. Better say it to the crowd. This is what I'm all about. Get the fuck out or get down. In my lane I go by. See me do my best. I keep my mind sharp when I'm on the grind. Don't fuck and ask why. Hit play to rock, but it ain't cool now. All that shit you talk sound like a fool now. Can't rap for shit, but you so cool now. Get slapped like bitch. What you gonna do now?
And now you are still listening to the Jay Lamar Show. Actually, I'm gonna let my man handle that. Part.
Hey, what's happening? I want to give a big shout out to the homeboy Dub C's.
Oh, definitely.
That man has done so much for hip hop in Northeast Wisconsin, Wisconsin period, in Chicago.
Yep.
I'm proud to say that me and my old group, me, Sakar, and them from Heat Holders are one of the first recipients of one of the first Dub C awards, at the main stage in Green Bay. And we'll never forget that. We rocked a couple shows, had a crazy show once in Oshkosh, so that's a different story. But I want to say big up to Dub C's, big up to Jay Lamar for playing my music regularly, big up to 96.9 on the Fox Homegrown Show for playing a lot of my songs on a regular basis. I want to give a big shout out to my homeboy Sakar from Heat Holders, man. We've been through a lot over the past few decades with this, and we still going and still making that. So, word up, man.
Most definitely. So, we kind of were talking in the background, and, you know what I'm saying, something that I've been, and I think I've asked this question to a couple of people. So, I'm going to ask this question, but then I'm going to talk a little shit after it. And, I mean, it's not what y'all think. It ain't about nobody in general, but I want to try to, not saying that I'm the most perfect artist or the most perfect person in music or most accomplished, but when you start to learn the business and how to carry yourself, there's certain things that people need to do better at, and that's what I want to try to address here. And I know we have a lot of people, a lot of artists especially that are listening, a lot of promoters that do listen, and we're broadcasted across a couple other channels, so I'm probably getting comments that I can't even see, but hopefully we can spark a message. So first and foremost, with you being someone that has been in the game for as long as you have, to you, in your perspective, what is the state of hip-hop in your perspective right now, as of right now?
As of right now, I'd say it's starting to go in a good direction. I'm starting to hear a lot of younger artists now that are actually killing it with the lyrics. That mumble raps era and all that weird little yachty sink a boat fucking take a shit 6ix9ine. That shit's starting to go downstream, which is great. Everything has its place, but that place ain't with me. So I'm hearing some cats that's really getting real creative with it and just killing it, and I'm loving it, man.
Got you. And that's one thing that I used to address a lot too, is I used to be against the whole mumble rap thing, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was always a fan of, like, I like to know what the fuck you're saying. Like, if for me to like the song, I have to know what you're saying. Like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? So I've always said that, but then I moved to a point, so I was like, I was always fuck mumble rappers. Like every post, every other post, and I realized to me that I was kind of starting to sound like a bitter ex coming out of a relationship or some shit. And then I moved to a point where I'm like, okay, we see that for now, at that point in time, that okay, this is what's happening right now. We all know that music, especially rap and hip hop, goes through its phases. So I'm like, we just have to deal with this right now. But we know because most of these mumble rappers, they come out, they get a group following for, they do their thing, they get a good following. I'm not gonna knock them for, getting what they do, but I can guarantee you that most of them didn't read their contracts or whatever, so they're not going to last long, you know what I'm saying? Or they're not going to, they're going to put themselves in situations where they don't want to make music no more because they probably rushed to do their contracts. They probably didn't pay attention. None of that, half of them can't even read. So, they don't know what they're getting themselves into. But I moved to a point where, it was one of those things that, we have to accept the things that we can't change. And so while at that point, I would play it, like if I was DJing or something, like I would play it because that's what people wanted to hear in the club, but not in my personal playlist. And I actually, when I was playing mainstream music, I didn't even play it on the podcast on my first one. But I began to go to a space where, we have to accept the things that we can't control. But, and then also, we know that these things go through phases. Eventually, this will fade out. I honestly didn't expect it to fade out as fast as it did because, being honest, over the last maybe year, 2 years, it's been on, the mumble rap thing has been on a decline. I mean, you still have a couple that come out and, they do their thing, but, you're starting to hear a lot more people with substance, or at least sound like they are talking about something. And so it's like you say, you do have like a lot of younger cats that I think that they seen that, okay, that's not the wave no more. Like, they probably seen that, and I can't speak for them, but they probably was like, okay, well, we see how much criticism they're getting, that, and obviously that's not me, so we're not going to go that route now. Maybe will I feature to get my buzz up, whatever, I can see that. But there are a lot of young cats that are starting to come up and definitely do their thing, and are actually talking about something, or even if it is like on some goofy shit, we can actually understand what the fuck they are saying. Even if it's trash, we can still understand what they're saying. I just like I would have appreciated it more if I could just understand what the fuck you're saying. Now, if it's trash, it's gonna be trash, but I would actually respect that trash more than just sound like you balling up a piece of paper and a microphone. And you know what I'm saying? So, I definitely do hear you. Like, there's a couple young cats that I'm looking at. Somebody who's surprising me a lot is T.I.'s son, Damani. I don't know if you listen to him, but he is, like, and when you look at him, he looks like, one of the cats that, when he presents himself, he doesn't dress all goofy, but when you look at him, he looks like somebody that would come off as a mumble rapper. But when you listen to him, I'm like, holy fuck, what the hell? I'm gonna send you a couple links for you to check out, but he's talking about some real shit, like, bars, not no just party type music. I'm talking like actual substance, actual bars. That's one person that's really on my radar. There's a lot, but that's one of the main people that's on my radar. And forget his name.
There's a young cat that's out there that I just came upon on Gwayne, Gawne.
Okay,
young cat. Man, he can rap his ass off. There's a song he did called No Sucker MCs.
Y'all gonna Google that sounds like something I gotta hear, so I will definitely go be looking for that.
Yep, y'all gonna look at that, and that cat's talented as hell. So there's a lot of cats at that age now that's starting to see that lyrical wordplay and substance within what you're saying is becoming more important again. Yeah,
it's starting to come back. Everything has its phase.
But the cool thing is, though, is that now they're using these new cadences that are in play, like the Migos made popular, and all that. So with those new cadences in play, with these new styles of beats, with the lyrical wordplay within it, it's great. It's absolutely great. It's what Eminem probably should have morphed into if he would have kept going with more popular and known producers of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm really happy with the state of hip hop. But you got to think back, back in the '90s, Too Short would say all them funny rapping, funny style rappers with the, He's talking about the tongue twisting rappers. So that was the goofy, different style back in the day. But,
Right.
you know, with every generation, something new is going to come along, and it just takes time for it to conform to become part of the normal, and something new is going to come on after that.
Right. And, you know, like we're seeing rap with substance come back a few years later, mumble rap might come back. You know, never know. But yeah, I definitely like where hip hop is going. I like that there's a lot more people that I can actually understand what the fuck they're saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's really what it is to me. I mean, you know, it definitely has to catch my attention, but I have to know what you're saying in order for it to catch my attention, in order for me to actually like the song, because I'm not just gonna like it just for the beat. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because some of those mumble rappers had beats that I'm like, dude, you did not, man, like, this is a cold beat, but you fucked this up. Like, you did not,
they threw the whole beat away.
You didn't do what you were supposed to do on this beat. And I'm just thinking, like, man, if such and such was on this beat, or if such and such was on this, I'm like, man, this would have been a totally. So now,
I heard that same shit with some local rappers too. Be like, God damn, how'd y'all get that motherfucking beat?
Yeah. Yep. I gotta admit, I have, you know, all over the, you know, and, you know, I know you've performed kind of all over. I've had music from all over. I performed, you know, in a few places, and yeah, man, I go and I'm like, man, you did not do what you were supposed to do with that beat. Like, you didn't fuck that beat up like you were supposed to. You fucked that beat. You didn't fuck it up. You fucked that beat.
Word to that.
You didn't fuck it up. You fucked it, and not in a good way either. But now, one thing that I kind of wanted to address, and I know there's a lot of people on here that you know, that are on my personal page. So I made a comment on my personal page the other day because I seen it. I was at a show Sunday night, you know, and I've been back hosting, you know, for the past couple months now. So not so much performing, but I've been back hosting and just going out to shows as a fan, just trying to do that a little bit more and observe and, you know, network. And my observation is this, and I've never understood why artists did this, and it pisses me off to my core. And I had to finally... I don't think I've spoke too much on it before, but I'm gonna really make an emphasis on it now because I'm doing a lot more hosting, and you know, there's a few people that want me to come do, you know, promote and make my own events, and you know, in their establishments. So I'm gonna say this, rappers, and Jamal, after that, you know, feel free to chime in, but one of the most disrespectful things that, you know, and this is to my artists. So this right now. I'm gonna introduce a segment. This is a last minute segment I'm introducing here called Shots Fired. This is my shots fired at the artist. Here's the thing: when you going out to do your thing at these shows, okay, when you're booked for a show, it is, you know what I'm saying, first of all, the promoters, it takes a lot for promoters to put these shows together. It takes a lot for the venue owners, for the promoters to put the show together, for the hosts to make sure that the show goes along accordingly. So there's a couple of big pet peeves that I have to address, and I'm gonna make a whole radio show. I'm gonna make a whole episode about this one of these days. But one of my biggest pet peeves lately is you have the artists that they show up late, you know, and they get mad when they sound ain't right, you know, or some shit is off with their music. And I'm like, well, you know, we said that doors open at 10, so you should have probably been here like 9:30, 9:45 for us to kind of check and make sure your shit was right, make sure your performance setting in order. If you don't have an actual one set, you know, we need to put your songs in order or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We need to, if you would have been here for the sound check, you would have been able to make sure that, you know, we could adjust, you know, and all things like that. It takes a lot for these things to go on. So I just want artists to have a little bit more consideration that, you know, when they come, you know, they're, you know, it's you know, we do a lot. And I'm going to say this because I am now an artist. I've promoted, I've hosted, you know, and so I've come from all three aspects. The second biggest thing, well, no, here's my biggest pet peeve right now, okay? Actually, two of my biggest pet peeves. One is artists, you guys have to stop getting totally shit-faced before you go onto a show. If you are at a bar... If you are at a venue that has alcohol... Now, I'm not saying you can't drink. I'm not going to say that. I'm not a drinker, whatever. But I'm not against it. Everybody does what they do to have a good time. Okay, I'm not saying that you can't drink, but if you know that you have to be there for a performance, right? Most of the time, when you come out to these shows, you have your people there, but then you have to realize that there's fans of other people there that you probably want to try to convert to be your fan also, right? And as they say, your first impression, a lot goes on with that first impression. Your first impression is everything. So, artists, we have to stop getting shit-faced before the show. And my thing right now is, okay, if maybe you have a shot or something like that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you need to do. I've had artist friends that they'll go and take a shot and that gets them in their mode, but they're not totally fucked up where they can't, function correctly and they don't know what the fuck is going on. They're just totally out of it, right? You know what I'm saying? But you have to also think about it too. Like if you're somebody that has a high energy performance, if you're there and you're moving around, you're interacting with the crowd and everything like that, you definitely don't want to be drinking. We all know that drinking, impairs you. Okay. So my thing is that we gotta be a little bit more professional. Now after your performance, go out and get totally shit-faced, catch alcohol poisoning, whatever your heart desires. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your heart desires, go do that then. But in the essence, like really, if you're going to do a show, I will totally refrain from going out and getting totally shit-faced, because one, which is going to lead to my next point, you know what I'm saying, after your performance, people are going to, if you're dope, people are going to come up to you, they're going to shake your hand, give you a high five, all of that. At least the shows that I've been to, like every time I go up on stage, I have somebody walk up, few people walk up to me, shake my hand, they want to know more, I give them quick information, I walk around there shaking hands and kissing babies, as the old phrase goes. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to give out that impression that you're a fucking alcoholic. And you're gonna be out there, and maybe you're out somewhere new, and you don't know, you don't have anybody out where you don't have that many people out where you are. You may be in a new town, new venue, new location. You don't know the surroundings. You don't know the type of people that surround this place. Like, you don't know what's going on. So, they say you're supposed to always be aware of your surroundings, and I don't think that you can be aware of your surroundings if you're totally shit-faced and fucked up. You also won't be able to give your best performance if you're totally shit-faced and fucked up, because if you have a high-energy performance and you're trying to move around and bounce around, you're going to be in a position where you're stumbling. It's going to be looking like you just failed a fucking breathalyzer test. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, too. We all know that after the shows, typically the police usually know what's going on in their city. They know, although we don't think they do. They know, trust me. They keep an eye on these things. And, so they're just out there looking for these people to, they meet their quota, write their tickets or lock somebody up to meet their quota. But also at the end of the day, protecting the roadways, you know what I'm saying? So, which is going to lead me to my next point too. And I'll get your take on this in a minute, Jamal. For artists, here's my biggest pet peeve of all right now. That I've been seeing too much of, especially in the last 5.5 months that I've been back hosting shows and going to events.
These motherfuckers not using deodorant. God damn it, use some deodorant. I'm just playing.
That too.
I'm just playing.
No, that's a very valid point, because I meant to say that too. That too. Please wear deodorant. Make sure your hygiene is on point. Please, especially the fellas. I'm sorry, some of you fellas, man. Like, I don't want to, that's what, I know there's certain people that know, I shake their hand and I'm like, kind of back off from a distance, and kind of shake their hand from a distance, or I shake their hand and back up right away. And I'm like, ooh, yeah, I know you kind of tart.
How can that motherfucker not know he stinks? Like when he puts his arms up and he puts them down, and that fluff of air comes shooting out the top of his collar, up into his neck and his face. You're smelling the motherfucking pits, so go wash them shits.
Yeah, I mean, even if you gotta, I know, see me, I used to, I've been all about, my hygiene and all that. So, some of my shows, I'll take, I have, little, take those, look, fellas, give y'all some game. This is what I do. Okay, just in case, because you never know. Okay, you can't go to the dollar store, right? Get you a travel size kit. Okay, and you get you a travel size sticky deodorant. You get you a travel size bottle of get you a travel size deodorant. Get you a travel size some lotion. Get you some travel size of like some little tester, the little tester cologne bottles, so get you a couple of those, some good shit, some good smelling shit, travel size of mouthwash, something that you can go and quick fix yourself if you notice that, that, and I honestly, like, even like when I go to my 9 to 5, like, I'm usually good. I get up in the morning and I, do my thing, and I do it before I go to bed at night. I probably do it about 3-4 times a day, maybe sometimes 5, because I just love showers so much. But like, that may be, I've seen people not support people because of that, because and they be dope talent. It be dope fucking people, dope talent, but they appearance is off. And also, since we're talking about appearance, now I'm not saying go out and buy the flyest shit. I talk a lot about saving your money, and I'm not saying this as a plug to come shop with me either. But listen, you also, when you going out, you have to be presentable. Like, don't come in there and look like you just got off of work, or look like you just hopped out the bed, threw some clothes, looked in the dirty clothes bin, threw the clothes on, and just came to the show. You have to have some type of professional appearance about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Artists, don't be afraid to use that. Hit that, hit that iron across the pair, hit that, not everybody iron their pants or so whatever, to each their own, but don't be afraid to throw that iron across their shirt one time. Steam that shirt out one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see a lot, man. I'll be on here all day, but don't be afraid, and if you notice you smell a little, thing, little tart up under there, go to the car or something, and spruce yourself up, but don't just be sitting in there just smelling like who did it and for what, man, because that shit is out of order. And plus you finna have every female in there talking about your dirty ass. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, my number one pet peeve, and I say that in the next show that I'm hosting, which is November 9th, I put in that event page. I'm calling people out this time. And
what's that pet peeve?
The pet peeve is artists that come and perform and then leave.
Oh, that's the worst, man.
That is the most disrespect. What is one of the most disrespectful things you can do to yourself, to your fans, to the people that were looking forward to see you, to the event, to the event coordinator, or and to the venue.
Well, now, downside of that is, you got these artists that's performing with you. They bring their crew and their people to come see them. And, when that happens, then all them people leave. And what about the other artists that's performing? They deserve to have those people enjoy them as well, too.
But my thing, too, is like, so I just did a show where, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people there. It wasn't a lot. It was a nice group of people there. But my thing was, now, I was actually speaking, when I said this at first, I was actually speaking on behalf of all of the other artists that had to sit and watch these people. These people sat and watched you, or, I mean, you know what I'm saying? These people sat and watched you, and now it's their time to go up, and maybe y'all might have politics, so now they're looking forward to you seeing what you have to offer. Or vice versa. Let me switch that around. They're looking for, you're looking forward to them seeing what you have to offer, but then they fucking dip and they're nowhere in the crowd. But yet you sat and watched them. That is like a spit in the fucking face. I'm sorry, but a lot of the artists these days, like they lack that professionalism. I'm sorry. That is some of the most disrespectful shit that you can do to your fans, to everybody that has something to do with putting that event together, and to everybody that attended that event. That is the most disrespectful shit that you can do. Now, an exception is if you have an emergency. Obviously, yes, okay, you can't stay. That's different. Okay, so there's different scenarios. Okay, or maybe sometimes like I did it where I booked 2 shows in one night. So I'll go and perform, but I don't just go up and perform right away and then dip right after my performance. I stay perform. I stay for a little bit, politic, and I try to time it out to where okay, I can still make it to my other event in time, and I can do this, and I can keep the same energy there. You know what I'm saying? But now you have artists that are coming into shows and they will perform, and dead ass after their performance, they are nowhere to be found. And that is some of the most disrespectful shit that you can do. And I'm telling you now because I know most of these people they listen to the show or they listen to the playback. Anytime that I'm hosting a show and this happens, I'm calling y'all out now. And I guarantee you, if I call you out, you're going to be ready to fight me. Because I'm going to call you out on the show. I have a huge following on social media. So I'm going to make sure that you get called out. I know a lot of different promoters and venue owners. Not only just in the state of Wisconsin, but all over. And I've did it before. I will blackball the shit out of you. And you going to want to come fight me. You are going to want to come fight me at that point, and I'm not going to care. We can run the fade, we can do the 6 minutes in the street. I don't care. But when you're going, like I said, if you have your emergency situations, family, your kids, or some shit just going down, and you got to get out, that's understandable. By all means, do what you got to do. If you have like another obligation, by all means, do what you got to do. But if you are just leaving just to go. Like, you don't want to be here no more. You came here to perform, and that's it. You done. You ready to go. There's nothing wrong. The vibes are good. There's nothing wrong. You just fucking up and leave. That is what I have a problem with. And I know for a fact there's a lot of people that I know personally that do this. And I just witnessed it happen. Even this weekend. It just happened again. And so, it's just a spit in the face. And I'm gonna go ahead and let you give your perspective on all of that as an OG in the game.
Yeah, back when I was doing shows, I'd see that a lot. I got to give a big shout out to Spotlight Entertainment and New Breed. They was always known for coming in early and being the last to leave, because when you book a show and do a show date, consider yourself there for that whole night, like you said, unless you have 2 shows. So be prepared to sit there and enjoy yourself. And as you stated duly, make sure that you're not getting all fucked up prior to your performance, because that does affect your performance.
Right.
Wait till the end, because then that's when you're not going to have to pay for the drinks, because everybody's going to want to buy you a fucking beer. So get drunk that. You know what I'm saying? But it's been a while since I've been out to a show or a club as of late. So, that stuff doesn't really change too much. But, if you're going to book a show and do a show, be prepared to stay the whole show, You get better connections that way. People appreciate it, more apt to open up to you, want to work with you more, and the more connections, the better.
Most definitely. And, so I made a post, and shout out to Dub C's again, because he chimed in on it, and I was kind of hoping he would, is because he knows a lot of the people that I'm talking about, and especially up here in the Fox Valley. And once again, this is hashtag shots fired. We got to stop that shit. Now I know a lot of people, they book a couple different things in a night. That's understandable. You got to do what you got to do. But as long as you're not they go up there performing and boom, nowhere to be found. Didn't even say, hey, yeah, I gotta go, I gotta dip. So none of that. They just gone. Just thin air, just gone. I cannot stand that. And that, like I said, it's one of the most disrespectful things that you can do as an artist. And you have a lot of artists out here that cry and they bitch and complain about people not wanting to work with them, people not supporting them. Why is that? It's not usually that somebody just doesn't want to work with you just because. There's usually a reason behind that. And the shit that I've just listed for the past maybe 15, 20 minutes, I can guarantee you is some of the pilot reasons of why somebody doesn't want to fuck with you. Or, maybe you're known for going out to shows and doing dumb shit and starting fights and shit. You're now looked at as a liability. So nobody, and if something goes down at the event, that's going to come down not only on you, but everybody that put that event together, the event coordinator, the promoter or whatever, the host, all of that shit everybody gets blamed for that shit. So when you're out there doing that shit, you're not only representing yourself, but you're representing us, the people that book you, the people that we're hosting. You represent you represent more than one person. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I think you should end that note with your latest single, man. Word to that.
Why does everybody do that to me? Why does everybody do that to me? I try not to see. Here's the thing. I try not to play too much of myself because I listen to myself almost every day. Not every day, but almost every day. Especially my latest one. I love the fuck out of that song. And you know what I'm saying, it means a lot to me. Like there's a few reasons that it means a lot to me. But I try not to play much myself because I look at it. I'm gonna do it because I was asked, and I gotta give the people what they want, so I'm gonna do it. But if y'all ever have asked yourself, those who know me as an artist, why don't I play a lot of my music? Is because while the show has my name on it, yes, and it's my show, and I can do whatever I wanted to.
Because your man's is humble. That's
the
why.
Show is for. I wanted the show for the people. I wanted to provide this as an entertainment source. And so, I hear my music enough. You know what I'm saying? Now, yes, it's a platform. I should be playing my music. I will get the spin for the music. Understandable. But I always looked at that as also kind of being selfish. Now, there's going to be some argument back and forth on that. Not argument per se, but there's going to be some back and forth on that. But I just look at it as like, I want to put other people at the forefront. Like, I'm going to do what I got to do, of course, to put my music out there. It's everywhere. I buy ads and all that stuff, and I send it out everywhere and every which way possible. And it got distribution and all of that. But you know what I'm saying? This show, like, it's a show for the people. Yes, my name is on the show. I made the show. I run the show. I got great sponsors behind me, but I look at it as I don't want to be selfish, because I know me, like, I'll just go and start playing all of my shit and then nobody else will get played and I'll just play my shit all over and over and over and over and then I won't have anybody. And honestly, sometimes I get tired of hearing myself sometimes. Like, I listen to my shit almost every day. Almost. And sometimes, honestly, I get tired of hearing my own shit because I'm hearing it over and over. You know what I'm saying? And especially, like, when I've made it. So, like, when you're in the studio and you gotta, you're repeating it and, maybe you're doing a couple takes. And I know me, like, I do 50 fucking takes before I get it right. And, so I sometimes I get tired of hearing myself and I listen to other people and you know what I'm saying. So, but nonetheless, because it was asked, because it was asked, I gotta get the people what they want.
And before that song plays, man, I want to say thank you for having me on your show. I do gotta go.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Daddy duty, that. But man, much love on that. Everybody out there, thank you for listening. If you're checking this out, make sure you go check me out on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, Spotify, all that. I'm Googleable, Jamal Shane, you know the name. Intended Hit Family, and check you on the next one, man.
For sure. I appreciate you. We definitely gonna talk some more, man.
All right.
Much love. All right. So with that being said, because the homie asked, and like I said, I don't usually like to do it all the time, but because the homie asked, I got to get the people what they want. It's a people show. So here it is, my latest single, Perspective by myself, Jay Lamar, right here on the Jay Lamar Show. Let's get You are now tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show with your host, Jay Lamar.
Yeah. Jay Lamar, hustle is life, 7-figure dreams. I'm on a mission to get it. I'm about to count me $1 million. Let's get it.
The Jay Lamar Show.
The dream is free to hustle so separately. I manifest success with goodwill and some integrity.
Let's go.
To go from nothing to everything, yeah, that's my objective. The definition of a hustler from my perspective. The dream is free to hustle so separately. I manifest success with goodwill and some integrity. To go from nothing to everything, yeah, that's my objective. The definition of a hustler from my perspective. When all started as a dream, it's closer to reality. I monetize the talents, put an increase on my salary. Trying to turn a couple dollars to a couple million. Trying to see my brand lit up on a couple buildings.
Let's get it.
Many days and many nights it was crash and burn. In many ways it'll pay off in the long term. A lot of hustle, sacrifices, and a lot of patience. A couple reasons why I know that one day I'm gonna make it. Lost some friends along the way, and I ain't even hate it. The good vibes and intentions was not reciprocated. And now I look back, it seems that I'm better off. I keep the scissors tucked in case to cut some more off. To anybody with dreams, wake up and go achieve them. And anybody that doubts you, please just get up and leave them. Get with people that's really proud when you win. Cause most got hidden agendas, or the envy in the end.
The J. Lamar
Show. Dream is free to hustle souls separately. I manifest success with goodwill and some integrity. To go from nothing to everything, yeah, that's my objective. The definition of a hustler from my perspective. The dream is free to hustle souls separately. I manifest success with goodwill and some integrity. To go from nothing to everything, yeah, that's my objective. The definition of a hustler from my perspective.
Yeah. You are now tuned in live to the J. Lamar Show with your host, J. Lamar.
It's getting serious on this track, fam.
If you ain't with the shits, get the fuck up out my face. I'm tryna level up, please don't make me catch a case. I'm headed to the top, bitches tryna ride my wave. If you ain't gang,
The
get the
J.
fuck up out
Lamar
my
Show.
face. If you ain't gang, get the fuck up out my face. If you ain't gang, get the fuck up out my face. I'm tryna level up, please don't make me catch a case. If you ain't gang, get the fuck up out my face. Stay with my hitters, steady screaming on the friends. Broke niggas mad cause I leave they text on red. I ain't never worried about a bitch, I want a bag. Niggas say they getting money, what show me the fucking stash? Let them show me, bet that be a lick. I'm scheming, I'm plotting how I can get rich. Switch it up, yeah, they like how I flow. Yeah, that's how it be, yeah, that's how it go. Hoes be mad cause they nigga want it, but I don't want him, he probably your bitch. He wanna talk in, I want the bread. Don't got the bread, well, take on his leg. Hop in the wheel like I'm in the race. I'm hitting the dash, she's touching your face. I'm chasing a bag, I gotta go get it, yeah, I'm on that ass. Hit the switch, I'm on the next level. Fly as fuck, man, just call me feathers. Bitches, sorty, man, give him some pepper. If you ain't gang, get it together. If you ain't with the shits, get the fuck up out my face. I'm tryna level up, please don't make me catch a case. I'm headed to the top, bitches tryna ride my wave. If you ain't gang, get the fuck up out my face.
Yeah, I got the gas pop open the seal. Yeah, I'm with my squad, you know they gon' kill. My niggas is real, my niggas is trill. You get out of line, my niggas gon' drill. Foreign, they really the gang. Foreign, they really the soldiers. Foreign, they really the gang. Foreign, they really the soldiers. I said foreign, they really the soldiers. Foreign, they really the gang. Niggas talking shit, but they can't hang 40 on me. I'ma let the bitch bang. No, I ain't acting, no, I ain't capping. Talking stupid, I'ma have to blast them. Roll running, yeah, I'm with the shits. I got goons, I get you hit. 400 shooter, yeah, I'm with that. Talking heavy, I'ma take it light. Ballin' hard like I'm Brandon Knight. Bitches sucking me like some ice. Niggas testing me, don't try me. Hit him up, that's a body. 2 holes in his body, that's a pump. That's a shawty, look. I'm in the trap with the killers. I'm in the trap with the killers. Them niggas move like gorillas. Them niggas move like gorillas, yeah. I'm in the trap with the killers. I'm in the trap with the killers. Them niggas move like gorillas. Them niggas all about they skrilla.
If you ain't with the shits, get the fuck up out my face. I'm tryna level up, please don't make me catch a case. I'm headed to the top, bitches tryna ride my wave. If you ain't gang, get the fuck up out my face. If you ain't gang, get the fuck up out my face. If you ain't gang, get the fuck up out my face. I'm tryna level up, please don't make me catch a case. If you ain't gang, get the fuck up out my face. Yeah, watch me do it, I do it very well. They asking hella questions, I never kiss and tell. Bet you ain't never met a real one like me. When they ask who I be, what's my name? I'm KD.
The J. Lamar
Yeah,
Show.
and that's on me, baby. I be smoking hella gas with your sweets, baby. Got that drink up in my cup, it's Hennessy, baby. No fake love, what you get is what you see, baby. Gang. If you ain't with the shits, get the fuck up out my face. I'm tryna level up, please don't make me catch a case. I'm headed to the top.
You are now tuned in live to the J. Lamar Show with your host, J. Lamar.
Taj Money.
I had to stack it and run it up. Big body, big foreign stuff. Niggas, they said they won't war with us. We pull up with crazy, we load it up. I had to stack it and run it up. Big body, big foreign stuff. Niggas, they said they won't war with us. We pull up with crazy, we load it up.
The J. Lamar Show.
Big body, big foreign stuff. Niggas, they said they won't war with us. We pull up with crazy, we load it up. I had to stack it to stack it up. I got so tired laying on the floor, I had to get my money up. I got so tired laying with one bitch, I had to double up. Most of these niggas really be bitches, they get they bubble bust. I know some old heads, that's the body boy, turn you straight to dust. Told that bitch I don't want relationships, I just want the buzz. I'm off of me and she off of perky, now she wanna fuck. She gon' give for my sins, know I'm going to hell, so I'm just gon' live it up. I gotta get to the money. My nigga saying, why not you go get it? I have to move around, nigga be phony. Out in the streets and I feel like I'm Tony. You say that you real, but you gotta show me. Cause niggas all just like they own me. I got so much wish I feel like I'm Tony. They took my blood, so you know that I'm on it. We just gon' whack niggas, look over and run it up. Big body, big form stuff. Nigga, they say they won't war with us. We pull up with crates and we load it up. I had to stack it and run it up. Big body, big form stuff. Nigga, they say they won't war with us. We pull up with crates and we load it up. I had to stack it and run it up. Big body, big form stuff. Nigga, they say they won't war with us. We pull up with crates and we load it up. I had to stack it and run it up. Big body, big form stuff. Nigga, they say they won't war with us. We pull up with crates and we load it up.
The J. Lamar Show.
I cannot turn up if I'm feeling sober. I'm trying to see my name up on the poster. I'm trying to heat up just like I'm a toaster. If you play crazy, turn him to a donor. All with my brothers, no talking, no Jonas. Blood piece Zach, my blood is soldier. Play over his name, good, you be alone. We put your whole color, nigga, we hold you. Bitch, I'm up next, but nigga, I told you. Free out my niggas some soldiers. Check on my dread, turned up off a road. Niggas won't be shooters in order. Your show ain't me, she flip like a quarter. Can't up this bitch, that pussy is spoiled. Can't up these bitches ain't loyal. I had to stack it and run it up. Big body, big form stuff. Nigga, they say they won't war with us. We pull up with crates and we load it up. I had to stack it and run it up. Big body, big form stuff. Nigga, they say they won't war with us. We pull up with crates and we load it up. I had to stack it and run it up. Big body, big form stuff. Nigga, they say they won't war with us. We pull up with crates and we load it up. I had to stack it and run it up. Big body, big form stuff. Nigga, they say they won't war with us. We pull up with crates and we load it up. I had to stack it and run it up. Bitch. Free guys, man. R.I.P. Zach TV been my blood, man.
You are now tuned in live to the J. Lamar Show with your host, J. Lamar.
Full spinning, but check. Let her know if I 16, you know what I'm saying? Ha!
Yikes! Woo, I hit like yikes! Yeah.
The J. Lamar Show.
Some niggas wanna poke the bear, should just let me hibernate. About to wake 'em up, hey. Dilate, don't wanna see us make it. We gon' make it anyway. It is not my birthday, we want the entire cake. It's rush hour, better break fast. Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker as we get to the cash. Mommy love to dress it up for me. Told her I'm a boss and an artist upcoming.
The J. Lamar Show.
Work it out, really gotta twerk it out. Turn my music up, ain't no reason to turn it down. Throw out all your worries, drinks in the air. We about to live life like we don't really care. You can go with all that talk, little buddy. Swerve out here bugging like mosquito, getting on my nerves. You can go with all that talk, little buddy. Swerve out here bugging like mosquito, getting on my nerves. Everybody out here screaming out, yikes! They just love to talk, we be living our life. Hit the ignore button, they'll be alright. Please, Mr. Engineer, turn up my mic. Everybody out here screaming out, yikes! They just love to talk, we be living our life. Hit the ignore button, they'll be alright. Please, Mr. Engineer, turn up my mic. Turn up my mic. Everybody out here screaming out.
That work, that why me working. I'm a boss from a working, killing shit. And yeah, that's murder, aftermath, rebirth shit. Give it to them, even if they don't deserve it. I shoot you if you're squirming, and I ain't even nervous. It was only $1. To the point is why it's worth it. Knock your sis out cause you're worthless. You murk your parents for birthing you. Urgency is emergency. Every day it's a purge to me. Kill a cat, a nigga talking beef. Intersection in the middle of the street. You got send a heat, boy, you think it's sweet. Fuck a bum bitch, I'd rather be with me. This noise greatness when you think of me. Hey, third wave, I'm the king. North Star, watch me blink. Hook the bitch, record watch her sing. School bell ring, don't fight it, don't blink. Booyaka, that Wayne boy king. Killing everything in my path, ain't gon' explain one thing. A grown man in heaven, have my name, hold wait. Silencer on a burner, I don't plead, no speak.
Yikes! Yikes!
You are now tuned in live to the J. Lamar Show with your host, J. Lamar.
All I ever wanted was money. Yeah. All I ever wanted
That's what the fuck they made it for. All I ever wanted was the money, the money. 10s, 20s, 50s, and the money. Now I'm thumbing. Yeah, I done came a long way from nothing.
The Jay Lamar Show.
All I ever wanted was the money. 10s, 20s, 50s, and the money. Now I'm thumbing. Hey, I done came a long way from nothing.
You are not tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show with your host, Jay Lamar.
God, I'm feeling away. Please don't get stumped over, just don't jump in the way. All this shit might splash, just don't jump on the wave. All up in my bag, I got less to say. We just getting lit, God, I'm feeling away. Running out of patience, it's about time you pay. God, I'm feeling away. All this shit might splash, just don't jump on the wave. All up in my bag, I got less to say. We just getting lit, God, I'm feeling away.
Yeah, on what they talk, do this shit all for my people. Don't respect the oldies, bitches, we here, they been equal. You don't count up different, wouldn't have it unless your people. Never ate my spinach, we so diesel, knock it diesel. Life been up and down, man, this shit just like a seesaw. Stop tasting the lime like we the ones left in the sequel. Gotta keep my mind right, niggas really ain't your people. Gotta keep that grind tight, we stacking just like a Pringle. They be having motors, we keep focus, ain't no freedoms. I can get you soaky, have you flowing just to leave you. I maneuver valid while niggas still jacking preview. My father told me one thing, show nobody that you need them. The one that's gon' carry the wave. I done seen some money, remember them days. Never move the drama, put away from me. You ain't been through nothing, I done seen some things.
God, I'm feeling away. Please don't get stumped over, just don't jump in the way. All this shit might splash, just don't jump on the wave. All up in my bag, I got less to say. We just getting lit, God, I'm feeling away. Running out of patience, it's about time you pay. God, I'm feeling away. We just getting lit, God, I'm feeling away. Overtime and overgrind. I've been working hard, so I overshine. But down somewhere, I gotta draw the line. Think I'm getting old, I just hit my prime. It goes up, down, mad now, but I laugh again. I'm so far from the average kid. Slice these beats like a mandolin. Sit still, no mannequin. Take a knee, no Kaepernick. Paint to say red, saffron. Running in place, but I'm laughing shit. I'm gone. God, I'm feeling away. Please don't get stumped over, just don't jump in the way. All this shit might splash, just don't jump on the wave. All up in my bag, I got less to say. We just getting lit, God, I'm feeling away. Running out of patience, it's about time you pay. God, I'm feeling away. We just getting lit, God, I'm feeling away. I'm dripping now, Mr. Wave It Out. Oh, you just jumping in while I'm jumping out. Pull up on your block, I get it jumping out. You niggas washed the weed away, was jumping out. And you know that. We classic black and white, that's a throwback. Baby, stop the talking and just throw that. And I really been that nigga, and you know that. It's smoothie, I go crazy with that drink in me. It's back, talk the nation, keep the bank with me, yeah. A penny for your thought, I don't deal with change women. How you say real like you didn't see the same difference? Baby, simmer down, I can do some things with it. God, I'm feeling away. Please don't get stumped over, just don't jump in the way. All this shit might splash, just don't jump on the wave. All up in my bag, I got less to say. We just getting lit, God, I'm feeling away. Running out of patience, it's about time you pay. God, I'm feeling away. We just getting lit, God, I'm feeling away.
Live tonight on the Jay Lamar Show.
Put the music first, bullshit secondary. Hard work and dedication, that's necessary. I wanna be remembered when I'm dead and buried. When they ask about me, tell them I was legendary. Stay focused on my goals, so I'm never worried. So bold, flow cold like February. I wanna be remembered when I'm dead and buried. When they ask about me, tell them I was legendary. Never been a lame, veteran in the game. Sick with the pen, put my competitors to shame. Never sneak this, I would've said your fucking name. Usually the head is where I aim, but I shred a nigga frame. I just want the money instead of all the fame. Like a peasant locked in chains, you can never feel my pain. Rules to the street, embedded in my brain. SKMOB is the set, is what I claim. Fed up with your rhetoric, but never did complain. It felt like heroin, that medicine, put that up in your vein. Got that presidents ever since I was peddling that cane. The 187s for my brethren, so a legend I became. Bad to the bristle, had to shoot them pistols. Street cred like a pair of refs, I'm too official. Don't pursue an issue, I have the doc removing tissue. In the street throwing my flag like I just blew a whistle. I put the music first, bullshit secondary. Hard work and dedication, that's necessary. I wanna be remembered when I'm dead and buried. When they ask about me, tell them I was legendary. Stay focused on my goals, so I'm never worried. So bold, flow cold like February. I wanna be remembered when I'm dead and buried. When they ask about me, tell them I was legendary. My thoughts deeper than the ocean and scholars' mind combined. Being rich goes further than what dollar signs define. It ain't too many rappers with hotter lines than mine, so I stay focused and keep a solid grind to shine. No fair to gimmicks, my vocab is endless. Everything I jot in my notepad tremendous. Never hold back my vengeance, kill dope tracks relentless. MCs get bodied, leave them toe tagged and finished. Started writing rhymes, well crafted with rehearsal. Jumped in some ciphers, killed rappers in a circle. I do this too well, never lacking with the verbals. Came out my shell, started snapping like a turtle. Never chased the beat, everything is done smoothly. It's wicked when I spit it, kick it like a young Bruce Lee. Work ethic perfected like a young Gucci. Elite wordsmith, flow tighter than none Gucci. I put the music first, bullshit secondary. Hard work and dedication, that's necessary. I wanna be remembered when I'm dead and buried. When they ask about me, tell them I was legendary. Stay focused on my goals, so I'm never worried. So bold, flow cold like February. I wanna be remembered when I'm dead and buried. When they ask about me, tell them I was legendary. Greatness, every time you mention the team. Got the mind state of Simba, I was meant to be king. I stay writing, knowing what it might potentially bring. And spit harder than Triple H before he entered the ring. Every syllable precise, they ain't as lyrical or nice. Told to never stop working, that was some critical advice. Verses went up, they try to ridicule the price, but they miserable and I'm about to reach my pinnacle in life. They can't figure it out, I was born with the cheat codes. In the studio, always recording, I'm in beast mode. Rhymes on point, so it's important that the beat cold. This is legendary like Jordan over Elo. Switch never miss, always nothing but net. I gave my life to this game like Russian roulette. I want power, wealth, and plus the respect. Known to spit 1,000 bars without busting a sweat. It's fresh. I put the music first, bullshit secondary. Hard work and dedication, that's necessary. I wanna be remembered when I'm dead and buried. When they ask about me, tell them I was legendary. Stay focused on my goals, so I'm never worried. So bold, flow cold like February. I wanna be remembered when I'm dead and buried. When they ask about me, tell them I was legendary. See, most people are satisfied with being good.
You are now tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show with your host, Jay Lamar.
One night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. Hey, one night only, this is it. I like that. Drink up, get lit. Hey, hey, hey. One night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. Hey, who tryna match me for the weekend? Hey, let's have a party for the weekend. Hey, one night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. Hey, who tryna match me for the weekend? Let's have a party for the weekend. First thing first, hit up everybody. Tell them it's a party my way, bring everybody. Leave the drama at home, we don't need that. Too many females in here not to notice them. So get your drink on, get your boogie on. If you brought your own, roll up and smoke on. High times, good vibes, we gon' show out tonight. So come through, play spades if you want to. Turn the music up louder, it's on you. Two-stepping, Millie rocking, they all swagging. Look what happened, I got them dancing, they all laughing. They all showing love, no hate though. All day, you know my name though. Cups in the air while you pour it up. Watch y'all turn it up. One night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. Hey, who tryna match me for the weekend? Hey, let's have a party for the weekend. Hey, one night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. Hey, Who tryna match me for the weekend? Let's have a party for the weekend. One night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. One night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. Hey, hey. One night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. Hey, who tryna match me for the weekend? Hey, let's have a party for the weekend. One night only, this is it. Drink up, get lit. Hey, who tryna match me for the weekend? Let's have a party for the weekend.
Live tonight on the Jay Lamar Show.
Push man, push man, push man. Paco P. Drop the coke in the Pyrex, cooking up a brick. Watch it lock up just at the soda and flick your wrist. Don't chase the bitch, chase the bad bitch, just coming with the shit. Glock 19 with the extra clip in case these niggas tripping. Drop the coke in the Pyrex, cloning up a brick. Watch it jump out the water, it's 72 zips. Spider stamped on the package, ain't no hit or miss. 86 is a change, added up, this 12 a zip. Fucking with the pipes, our shit is pure, it's off the ship. Taste tested on your gums, you can't control your spit. Weaving through traffic, no license, glizzy on my hip. Don't need no 30 clip and shit, I bet I won't miss. Up close and personal with the shits, ain't no sneak diss. Prefer the fofo Mac, the shells gon' leave an emphasis. That's your main, but that's my main bitch sad bitch. Now you know why she coming home doing all types of tricks. She do the gagadito to the balls and then she spit. Spank her on the ass, show her some luck of sportsmanship. Rolling wood at the wood, blowing on the stickiest. Ain't never least my whips, my name is on the pink slips. Stay incognito, I lead a lot and go get limo tinted. You cannot see through my shit even if you try to squint it. These niggas master splendors, no need to get fingerprinted. Promise my daughter the shit on these niggas, then I did it again. Drop the coke in the Pyrex, cooking up a brick. Watch it lock up just at the soda and flick your wrist. Don't chase the bitch, chase the bad bitches coming with the shit. Got 19 with the extra clip in case these niggas tripping. Drop the coke in the Pyrex, cloning up a brick. Watch it jump out the water, it's 72 zips. Spider stamped on the package, ain't no hit or miss. 86 is a change, added up, this 12 a zip.
My name is Jay Lamar and I'd like to welcome you to the Jay Lamar Show Live. Tune in. You are now tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show with your host, Jay Lamar.
Yeah. It's that 30 days stacking, no lacking. I just caught the back end of them laps, gon' bring the racks in. I just caught the pluggy down to Cali, bring the packs in. Motor on the phone, steady slapping, bring the racks in. Once Brosty kick the door, get on the floor, no going back in. I only need 5 racks to get that Mac 10. Bitch, I only need a few minutes, blow it back in. Real shooter, fuck the pussy with the F in. Dog food, don't need a ruler, bring the scale in. In the field, bitch, I run the play, I'm going strong money. Wild in her, only took a year, I need it all money. Plug talk, I be with the Migo, get you lost money. Blow you down, then hitting up the phone, that's in the cost for me. Bands, we put on her ass, then put on your head. On the stand, boy can't barely stand. Better get your mans, he a brat, he gon' get you jammed, he gon' get you blam. In a box with no oxygen, leave you where you stand. I just hit the lick, don't double back, no going back in. I been on the road, kept it G-wagon. No, I don't want your friend, cause she a hoe, she a maggot. Folding under pressure, pressure made me put the time in. I just left the jeweler just to upgrade on the diamonds. The forges on the whip, come with a lift, I gotta climb in. Say we getting money, now these niggas wanna chime in. But I can't split the pot, cause I been scoring where I've been. I just caught the back end of them laps, gon' bring the tracks in. I just caught the pluggy down to Cali, bring the packs in. Motorola phone, steady slapping, bring the racks in. Once Brosty kick the door, get on the floor, no
The
going
Jay
back in.
Lamar Show.
I only need 5 racks to get that Mac 10. Bitch, I only need a few minutes to blow it back in. just got the back end of the left, don't bring them tracks in. I just called the pluggy down to Cali, bring the packs in. Motorola phone, steady slapping, bring the wax in. When Brosty kick the door, get on the floor, no going back in, bitch.
You are now tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show with your host, Jay Lamar.
Luxury Beats.
I'm on a mission to get it. About to count me $1 million. I'm chasing 7-figure dreams. Let's get it. I get up and get it. No more wasting my time. Gotta get to 7 figures, man, one day at a time. Cause I hustle and grind. I hustle and grind. Just trying to inspire. So I hustle and grind. Gotta get up and get it. No more wasting my time. Gotta make some power moves. Shake one day at a time. Cause I hustle and grind. I hustle and grind. Just trying to survive. Gotta hustle and grind. Get up and get it. No more wasting my time. Put all the BS to the side and keep my mind on this grind. I ain't worried about theirs, no, I'm just trying to get mine. A very consistent hustler, I'm always
The Jay Lamar Show.
What's important? Mission to make a fortune. Work with a couple bosses and build up a real big fortress. Calling shots like a warden. Power up, time for morphine. Trying to ball like I'm Jordan. Vacations to somewhere foreign. I'm focused, got tunnel vision. I execute with precision. Took the game I was given and mastered it to my system. Do what I want, no permission. No care for the opinions. Gotta hustle, gotta grind so I can change my conditions. I get up and get it. No more wasting my time. Gotta get to 7 figures, man, one day at a time.
Let's get ready to hustle.
I hustle and grind. Just trying to inspire. So I hustle and grind. Gotta get up and get it. No more wasting my time. Gotta make some power moves. Shake one day at a time. Cause I hustle and grind. I hustle and grind. Just trying to survive. Gotta hustle and grind.
You are now tuned in live to the Jay Lamar Show with your host, Jay Lamar.
I get the beans when I earn it. Right now I'm just working. Tryna throw shade, it ain't working. You on my spot, gotta earn it. I'm at the top cause I earn it. I don't take handouts, I earn it. She wanted it, gotta earn it. Ayy, I get the biz when I earn it. Right now I'm just working. They tryna throw shade, it ain't working. Nah, I'm at the top cause I earned it. You on my spot, gotta earn it. I don't take handouts, I earn it. She want the dick, gotta earn it. I take a day off and I earn it. Bad bitch, get naked when I say so. If it's beef, I ain't the one you should pray for. I remember when I used to wear the same clothes. Now a nigga walk around with a bankroll.
The Jay Lamar Show.
I ride through the city, I flex. I'm about to get me a check. If I pull up on you, came to collect. I'm the nigga that they say up next. I ain't even really wanna start this shit, but who the fuck them niggas up was talking shit? I don't really do no talking, bitch. I shoot as soon as I walk in. And I got the tents on the wheel. I show you how to pimp a little bit. You know a nigga always on this bitch. You know a nigga always getting rich. I ain't got no friends. When you doing it this big, nigga ain't no room for that. Had a roof on the whip, but it moved back. If a nigga don't want beef, tell him move back. Ay, I get the biz when I earn it. Right now I'm just working. They tryna throw shade, it ain't working. Nah, I'm at the top cause I earned it. You on my spot, gotta earn it. I don't take handouts, I earn it. She want the dick, gotta earn it. I take a day off and I earn it. Bad bitch, get naked when I say so. If it's beef, I ain't the one you should pray for. I remember when I used to wear the same clothes. Now a nigga walk around with a bankroll. I get the biz when I earn it. Swagger I got in for purchase. Hurting you niggas on purpose, I'm wavy as fuck, but I never been surfing. Tryna ride this wave, get seasick. Pop bottles and I fly like a G6. I'm the original nigga, you just a remix. Ain't no subliminal nigga, you
The Jay Lamar Show.
Same nigga from 46 and locust. Through the negativity, still remain focused. I'm optimistic, pop the disc in. You can tell I never had a pot to piss in. Niggas everything and they ready to fuck at the lyrical fit. I'ma spit and there ain't no competition. Every time I give a new rhythm, I got the women on my dick and middle fingers on my opposition. Ain't on the mission, I'm I need money hitting my phone. I need bitches up in my bed. Need a vacation, I'm gone. Ay, I've been grinding so hard, I ain't had no time to sleep. I'm the nigga, so your baby mama finding me. Man, I feel like everybody lied to me. This game done brought out a wilder side of me. Obviously, I'm the hottest thing since Pac done left the scene. I'm schooling all these niggas, I don't know why they be testing me. Ay, I get the biz when I earn it. Right now I'm just working. They tryna throw shade, it ain't working. I'm at the top cause I earned it. You on my spot, gotta earn it. I don't take handouts, I earn it. She want the dick, gotta earn it. I take a day off and I earn it. Bad bitch, get naked when I say so. If it's beef, I ain't the one you should pray for. I remember when I used to wear the same clothes. Now a nigga walk around with a bankroll.
Live on the Jay Lamar Show. Let's get ready to hustle!
Yeah. We are back live right here on the Jay Lamar Show. You know what I'm saying? It is almost that time. We got a few minutes left, but it is almost that time. I want to thank each and everybody, each and every person that, listen live to chime in. No matter when you came in, appreciate you. If you listen to if you listen this far and if you playing it back and you've listened this far, you the real MVP. I just want to shout y'all out too, because that means you've listened to the entire show 3 hours all the way through, unless you skip through part of the show, which either way, I appreciate the share and I appreciate the stream. But we are back next week. I do have an interview in place, so stay tuned for that. And this is when I love to interview this individual. This individual has done a lot for me in my career. So, you know what I'm saying? This individual that's going to be introduced for next week's interview. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to do this one. This is my second time interviewing him. He's interviewed me on his shows in the past, and I can't wait to do it. So make sure y'all stay tuned. But real quick, because I got my petty bone is itching right now. My petty bone is itching right now. And because I know he's still listening, I'm going to go ahead and do this again. This is how I'm going to close out the show. To my fellow Packer fans, I'm closing out the show with our anthem, the green and yellow, the official green and yellow song by Pizzle and Prothetic. Paco, this is shots fired at you and your Patriots. Go Pack, go, motherfuckers, right here on the Jay Lamar Show Live. Let's go.
You're the only team, maybe, in the history of the National Football League who ever have this opportunity to do it twice. Boys, I'm proud of you. I'd be so proud of that. I just fill up. It's not going to come easy. This is a club that's going to hit you. They're going to try to hit you. You're going to take it out.
This is a Daddy Not Purdue.
You know what it do. Every time we play, it's a W. Yeah, that's the Pack Cubs. It's the title town team. That song, reppin' my town. When you see me, you know everything. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. From the signs to the hats to the jersey, I'm in. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow.
You know what it is, you don't even need a clue. Throw it up like bulimics do. My team running that scenic route. 6 points on, we go for 2, and they already knowing, cause that other team seems stressed. I guess they good at sewing. I'm like Aaron when I'm zoning, so shout out to Green Bay. Putting yellow on green like a flag on the play. When I'm in that game, no interference, no distraction or delay. And what them players do on a daily, and even a fraction of what I make, I introduce you to a Hall of Famer, all Madden gamer. Play my lines back like AJ Hawk, because I spit that flamer and I don't talk, man, I just go hard. Green and yellow whip and I got it on them wheels. Vince Lombardi, we can show you how a Lambo feel, for real.
You know what it do. Every time we play, it's a W. Yeah, that's the Pack Cubs. It's the title town team. That song, reppin' my town. When you see me, you know everything. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. From the signs to the hats to the jersey, I'm in. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. They're negotiating, got me signing contracts. Through my Gmail, you should see my
contacts. Hustle drop cars, no longer compact. We do it digital, they tweet me, I respond back. Hey Dad, that's what the girls say. Get respect because we always come in first place. Check my resume and my birthplace. That's the first step, now we run the earth, babe. Yeah, Prop P and I'm top seed. Watching Donald drive a score from the box seats. And I'm clean, nothing you could tell them. Revolution team of rebels repping for the green and yellow. You know what it do. Every time we play, it's a W. Yeah, that's the pack cause it's the title town team. That's repping my town. When you see me, you know everything. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. From the signs to the hats to the jersey, I'm in. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Touchdown, yeah, that's a touchdown. I like how that sound coming from a packed town. I know you see me scoring, hear the crowd roaring. Yeah. You know what it do. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Yeah. You know what it do. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Reppin' my town. When you see me, you know everything. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. From the signs to the hats to your jersey, I'm in. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. Go back, go, go back, go, go back, go, go back, go. Now I think you're gonna see a guy who will go that easy. You're gonna see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows when it comes down to it, you're gonna do the same for him. That's the team, gentlemen. And either we heal now as a team, or we will die as individuals. That's football, guys. That's all it is.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. I appreciate y'all for sticking around. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Definitely another lit show. Special shout out to Jamal Shane for, you know what I'm saying, coming on and interviewing, and like I said, for his contributions. His voice is behind the majority of the voice tags that y'all hear on the show. And also, of course, his music is featured on the show. So big shouts out to him. Next week's interview will be announced before the end of this week, so make sure y'all stay tuned. But other than that, I appreciate y'all. Have a great night. And as always,
let's get ready to hustle! Live on the Jay Lamar Show.
My name is Jay Lamar, and I'd like to welcome you to the Jay Lamar Show Live. Tune in.